But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God. And there's no one here. Absolutely no one. So we can say what we want. Have a party. Doobie. No, I did put a community thing out, a community post. So let me just put a community post out. Let me do it. Let me just grab the share. Don't know if anybody will see the notifications and turn up. We'll see. We'll see. People sometimes see it and turn up. If not, then we'll
say hello to nobody.
Yeah, we'll say hello to nobody. Here's a say hello to yourself and me.
Hi, babe.
Right, let's get it.
I said hello to you and you blanked me.
Oh, hiya, baby. Sorry.
You're the only other person here.
Right, create post. Right, let's just what did you shout to her? Weirdo. And we got I'm live now. I'm live right now. Let's get that. Oh, wrong one. I'm live right now. Post. Let's do one for Roger. I don't know if he's up yet. At ROG. And the average of Edward. Right now. Keep doing entering instead of posting. Right. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is put that there. And hopefully people will see it. And see
Ryan.
Was Ryan here? No, Ryan. I'm not. Yeah, but I can't at him because I haven't. I don't think I'm on his channel. Am I?
No, but can you not text him the link?
Oh yeah, of course. I've got his number, yeah, haven't I?
Yeah.
No, I can text him saying I'm live now. He doesn't need the link. He just needs to come in. I can just text him I'm live now. If he sees it, that's a thing. I don't know because it's from here to America. I don't know if it's I don't know if they either get it straight away or not. Do I?
I don't know.
Right. Let's see. Just if you see this, yeah. Why is nobody turning up? I know it was off the cuff thing, but there should be people turning up.
Is Nathan not on it too?
Nathan's on it too, but he only goes on for an hour, and then the after show they stay on till the after show, but the people on YouTube can't see it, and then he does videos from the after show. You know, carries on in Discord, does an hour live, usually an hour live, and then he carries on, but he goes off of YouTube and just continues with the conversation in Discord, recording, and then makes videos out of it. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So come on. Somebody turned up. Usually someone's turned up by now.
I turned up.
Yeah, I know. That's because you knew it was coming on, but
Well, no, I only woke up at 2 o'clock.
a bit weird. Why is nobody turning up at all?
I had a late night.
Let's see if they see my post. What else can I put it that they'll see it? I don't know. I'll try. I'll share it to YouTube. See what happens. I'll see I'm live right now. Let's try it. Because I don't. There's not many of my people. There's not many. It's only Roger and Dave that I've got on Facebook that would go there. I do all right. Is that about right? No, I can just. How can I write it? I thought I could. That's it. That's weird. Yeah.
Captain Caveman's in.
Yeah. At least somebody's
Jeff
up.
said.
Nice.
See,
That's cool. All good.
you have to have faith.
Cool. Yeah, it was taking a little minute. See, it takes a minute for people to get it, doesn't it? We've been live now 6 minutes. See what I mean? It takes people a little minute to get it, doesn't it? Hey guys, good to see you. KV, good to see you, bro. Jeff, I said, good to see you, bro. Yeah, we've got an Aleister Crowley video. It's about the the place he had. What was it called again? It starts with a B. I didn't put it in the title. I put it in the description. I'll tell you right now. It's Boleskine House, or Boleskine, however you pronounce it. His magical retreat. It's a 43-minute video. It wasn't downloading to start off with, but I just kept going and it was fine. So it downloaded in the end. So I just thought we'd have a look at that because this morning show was morning stream was part 2 today. And as much as that 2000, it was meant to be a watch party because I had a bad throat, but it ended up being a bloody review, didn't it? And it was on for an hour and 10, so it took 2 days. But the quality was rubbish, and everybody's probably seen it before. So yeah, I think I was just doing a bit of nostalgia thing. Yeah, and I went to it. So yeah, well, one of them. I thought it was. I mean, people turned up. It was all right. I just thought maybe it was a bit rubbish, so I thought I owed an afternoon show. You know what I mean? Afternoon stream. I keep calling it a show. I mean stream. Call it a show because I'm used to calling flats as a show. So I made a little banner. Do what thou wilt is not part of any true law, which it's not. Do what thou wilt. What a thing. What a thing. A moral compass to stand by. You know, what a position to be in. Do thou wilt. Anything you want is okay. You know, anything. What a law, eh? What a law. Yes, so we've got 5 watching. That's cool. Let's get the video up anyway. Let's get the video up. Yes, I said that to Vicky, didn't I?
Yeah.
Jeff said, I said that to Vicky. I said he's on the Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts column album. He's there in the background as well as a lot of people. Have you seen the album cover, babe?
Don't think so.
I'll show you. Before we start, I'll get it up. Yeah. If you want to carry on talking, you can.
So it's Cowley, not Crowley.
No, it's Crowley.
It's Cowley. Jeff
No,
said.
it's not. Even the Beatles followed Crowley. Why? It's Crowley. See, he's just misspelled it. It's definitely Crowley, baby. Aleister Crowley. It's always been Crowley.
Right.
If it's not, then it's a bloody Mandela effect. Right, what was I looking for? Oh yeah. Beatles, Sgt. Pepper. Right, here we go. Images. Brilliant. No, right, the images. There was a few images of it. I want a nice clear one. There's loads on that. I'll show you the album cover. You'll know the album cover anyway, babe. Let's get that up. Anyway, let's go back. I'll share it and you'll see it. Sure, you would have seen this album cover. Yeah, that one. That's Beatles. Yeah. Babe.
Yeah, I'm looking.
What, you've never seen this? Never seen
No.
you've never seen that album cover? Wow. Come on, babe.
No.
I thought you were cultured.
It's a bit before my time, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Not my kind of music either.
What, the Beatles? Not well. I'm not. Yeah, I suppose, but I like the Beatles to a certain extent. But I don't like who they're following. And there's Aleister Crowley there, right there, when he's bald. He's in there a couple of times. He's in there with the. I'm sure he's in with the one I've got on the thumbnail. But he's there. He's definitely at top.
Oh,
Right. See where that is? That's him bald. I thought he was in again. There's loads of people in there, babe. You'd recognize loads of people. Laurel and Hardy, tons of people. And this is the Beatles themselves down there. Marilyn Monroe, you know what I mean? Loads of actors. Who else? There's tons of people, babe. But that's Aleister Crowley there. I actually thought he was in there twice. I thought he was in there with that when he does that thing. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's just that one there.
right.
I mean, use AI to help. I'm blind and can't read phone. Oh, right. Got you. Yeah, so you've never seen that album cover, but none of these when they were dressed in that? No?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? This is them. That's obviously Paul McCartney. Well, might not be Paul McCartney. It might be Fall McCartney. It might be the replacement McCartney. Not sure how true that is. I don't ascribe to it, but I think it's possible, you know. Did you know that, man? Did you know that conspiracy theory, babe?
Yeah.
About Paul being dead and
Yeah.
somebody
Because
else?
he looks different.
He does look a little different. He looks the same. But you see the guy they think is Paul now, with grey hair and all that. It looks like Paul McCartney. I was like, wow. But yeah, all these, that's it. But yeah, in these, yeah, he's up at the back there. I thought he was in there with that one, but obviously not. He's in there as the Baldy.
Right.
Yes, is Crowley and Da Vinci paintings. Yeah, right. Okay, get rid of that one. It was just to show you. I thought you would have seen that. You would have seen that. Yes, my colour is orange today, but I'm not a Mason. I just like the colour. I haven't used it before. I've been too scared to use orange in case people think there's a bloody. In case people think it's a statement of I'm a Mason. Well, I'm not. I mean, it's just a colour. I used to support Dundee United.
My phone's ringing.
Sorry.
2 seconds. My phone's ringing.
Oh, go on then. It'll be Tracy. Tell her you're live. Yeah, you got to be in the club, man. You got to be in the club. Absolutely. Hit my vitamins on, but it tastes like fish. Oh, yuck! It tastes like fish. Ugh. Tastes like fish. I just swallowed a multivitamin. It tastes like blooming fish. It's awful. I love fish, but not fishy tablets. Right, babe. You're obviously on the phone. I'm going to get this video up. Right, here we go. I'll just wait. I'll just quickly wait for Vicky. I'm too odd for it, famous. It is the real Paul McCartney. What on that cover? That's the real one. Was it after that? It was meant to be the fake one. I don't know. Or are you just saying you don't ascribe to the fake Paul McCartney thing, Jeff? I don't know about it. I think there's good information about it, or it could be bad information. But the information seems okay to me. But I'm still always dubious about these things because there's always stories of these type of stuff when it comes to bands and stuff like that. There was some kind of conspiracy theory with them. I don't know. I used to be into them. I mean, I do think it's really possible it could be, and they do look different, but people's features as they get older do kind of change a little bit, not completely into a completely new person, but your features, like your ears go a bit longer, your nose might go a bit longer. I don't know. Your eyes might droop a bit or go up a bit. I don't know. But we do adapt a little bit, or we do change a little bit, especially as we're going older. Oh, his voice print is the same, so you're saying it's not him at all. Right, so you don't ascribe to the fake Paul thing. That's fair enough. That's fair enough, Jeff. I understand that. I mean, I like to say I'm not sure. There was a time I thought, ooh, yeah, and then I see more things. I thought, nah. Then I see more evidence, like, oh well, maybe. But I'm not. I'm on the fence with it. I'm on the fence with it. I didn't know about the voice print thing. I'll have to check that out. How about Elvis Lives? I don't know. You know, I have seen the old guy that's meant to be Elvis. I don't know. I think there's more on Paul McCartney, to be honest. When it comes to Paul McCartney, even though it's possibly it's not him, or it is him, actually still him. Sorry, Elvis. Yeah, I've heard that one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure in any of these, to be honest. When it comes to the celebrity stars like Elvis and Beatles and that, not sure in them. But I certainly like studies. I certainly like researching it. I haven't done that for a little while. Research things like that. I have.
Dave,
Yes.
I need to ring Hussein's quick because my doctors have sent the prescription to the wrong chemist again, even though last week they sent it here.
I forget. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. So what happens then? They'll have to
I
get
have to ring Hussein's and get it sent.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, baby. Just come in when you're ready. Then I'll go and get on with this video.
Sorry.
That's all right. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll just start the video.
All right. Love you.
Love you too, baby.
Bye.
Right. Let's present this. Yeah, I get it, Jeff. Wings of Pegasus channel. Okay. Check that out. Wings of Pegasus channel. A link? Yeah, I was going to say, have you got a link for that, Jeff? That'd be cool. That would be cool. Definitely. I'd have a look at that without a doubt. Yeah, that'd be interesting, man. That'd be interesting. Definitely. Yeah, blue. Yeah, blue. Oh yeah, I've already got it up, haven't I? Sitting there waiting, I've already got it there. I don't know. Do I go under it? Go in it? Yeah, let's do that. But let's get rid of the banner now. The banner's been up. And the banner should be up for this. Keep banner up. Do that. No, let's take the banner down for now. Take it down for now. Right, so we've got the whole picture, but me in the corner there. Okay, cool. Hey Barry, bro, good to see you. I have been waiting a little bit. I've been in 18 minutes and I just see people come in. That's cool. I just thought I'd do an afternoon one because the two morning ones I've done in a row to do with the Illuminati and all that. It was just a watch party, but it ended up being a review. So it ended up being 2 days. But it was really blurry. It's been going through so much compression or whatever that it was crap to see, hard to see. You know what I mean? You could hear it. So I just thought it was maybe a bit of a crappy one. So I thought, yeah, I'll do an afternoon one with the Aleister Crowley that someone gave me this morning. Would have been, I think it was Chilling or Ian Henry. I think it was Chilling that gave me a link to this, but it might have been Ian Henry. It was one of the two. Be cool if they come in. Be cool if they come in. But yeah, good to see you, Barry, man. Good to see you. Right, we'll get started with this. Obviously, I don't support Aleister Crowley at all. I just thought it'd be interesting to have a look and see what he did. I know what he did in this blooming house. I've watched other documentaries and seen other things to do with it, but it's a while ago, and it's always good to be reminded. I know what he did was awful, absolutely awful. You know what I mean? Do what thou wilt. It says it all. He'd do anything. He'd do literally anything, and he always did. He did sex magic, all that kind of stuff. You know, it's all right. Here we go, Jeff. Let's see that one. I know that there. Did Paul McCartney house? Okay, Wings of Pegasus. Oh, that's cool. And how? Come on, get rid of that thing. Wow, the advert on it is so long they can't even skip it. Oh, come on, second one. Ridiculous. I know you guys can't see it, but waiting for the advert so I can see the length of it. Oh, no, it just gives me the length of the advert. Hurry up, lad. Wow. Didn't even, there we go. Okay. 20 minutes as well. That's good. You know, like if we get through this quickly, I could, if we get through it quickly enough, because it's 4 o'clock, the flats will be on it. For me, 8 o'clock, 4 hours away. Yeah, I might go through this because it's only 20 minutes long. So cool. Let me put this in my watch later. I might go through this. That looks interesting, dude. Definitely. Save. And put in my watch later. Done. Cool, man. Nice one for that, Jeff. Excellent. And KV, I think KV's put in links for his... Oh, no. Oh, KV's put a Pegasus one in as well. Oh, is that the right... Well, that other one was about Paul McCartney as well. Hold on, let me see this one. Oh, that's the channel. Excellent. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Subscribe to that, guys, if you want to. Nice one there, KV. Excellent. Cool. But yeah, excellent. We've got that just in case. Nice. Okay. Yeah, like I said, don't support. Yeah, I've got it. I don't support at all Aleister Crowley and do what thou wilt. I just think it's interesting to see how people like this can go totally against God's word because they know people like Aleister Crowley. He wasn't stupid, so he definitely knew God's word. I would say he knew the Bible back to front, you know. But no Holy Spirit. That's it. So to them, it'd be some kind of tool, you know. KV with the faces. Some kind of tool for evil, you know, for what they want to do. They'd probably distort it, stuff like that, you know. So yeah, let's give it a try. See what you say. He's an evil man, but let's see. Hey, babe.
Hello.
You're good?
Oh, they're just a pain, aren't they?
What happened then?
So they sent it to your pharmacy.
Right.
And even though like last week they sent it here, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I've had to ring yours and they've sent it back to the system. So my chemist have now got it.
Right.
But Friday I'll get them picked up. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Get them picked up.
Yeah, because they won't be ready to collect today.
Oh, I think you mean get them picked up. I thought you said they were coming to your door. I thought you meant they were coming to your door.
No, because she's in town now, and I said, because I tried to explain to her what to do, to go in and say, look, the chemist sent it back, but because they didn't answer the phone, but I got through, all sorted. To anybody on the NHS, if your prescription gets sent to the wrong pharmacy, ring the chemist and get it sent back on the system, and then you can get it picked up by your normal chemist.
That's cool. So what, does it just take another day? Like,
well, no, it just means it's 4:10 now. They wouldn't have had it ready today.
So you could have had it today if it was out there.
Yeah, but it's fine. I don't need it today. I've still got meds, so.
All right, cool. Right, babe. Same applies. If you want to talk, just a shout. It's just started anyway. Just started. Just press play. You came in.
Okay.
The wickedest man in the world is dead.
It's all right. We'll need to get rid of us, babe, so we can read this. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. There we go. I won't stop and read it. The guy's reading it anyway, so you know what I mean. Usually I stop and read things when they come on the screen. Usually because they're not reading it, but this guy's narrating it, so let's do it. It's kind of loud though.
Proclaimed the British sensational press with relief when Aleister Crowley died on December the 1st, 1947. Yep. According to Crowley, though, he isn't finished yet.
47, so he was even younger than my dad. My dad was born in 36. Wow, I thought he would have been a bit older than that. Oh.
1,000 years from now, Crowley once wrote, the world will be sitting in the sunset of Crowleyanity. the self-aggrandizing Crowley called himself the Great Beast 666.
Yeah, he did. He called himself the Great Beast 666. So obviously he read the Bible, you know, he knows the Bible, but he's obviously twisted it and stuff like that, you know. Because of no Holy Spirit, you know, like you can read the Bible and it could just be a story. Read it with the Holy Spirit. If you've got the Holy Spirit, and it means something, you know.
Aye.
So 1,000 years from now, Crowley once wrote them. Was sitting Crowley, the self-aggressive Crowley, calling himself the Great Beast, and many others tongue-in-cheek apocalyptic titles. So yeah, he read the Bible.
And many other tongue-in-cheek apocalyptic titles. The reaction from the shocked public seemed understandable. Crowley had dedicated his whole life to a feverish, uncompromising search for meaning. He experimented with magical cults, invented his own religion, and it is said drove some of his followers insane with eerie rituals.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, he's got followers, he's doing weird stuff to, and they're still following. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like you said, the followers were saying stuff about it, so they must have given their perspective on it. When they got out of it, it's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff what he got into. With anybody as well. He did sex magic. He did all these spells. I mean, I can't remember what kind of things he thought with sex spells and stuff like that you could get out of it, but there were some of them demons, summoning.
Do you think he was born in the 40s?
He was born in the 40s, yeah. Why?
He wasn't. He died in the 40s.
Oh, he died. What? He died in the 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you know?
Because it says it. It says died.
Oh, does it say that? Sorry, I haven't read down. Okay, died in the 40s. Yeah, no, I suppose that'd be right. Yeah.
No, but you said he was born in the 40s and he weren't.
Oh, it says he died in the 40s. Sorry. That was my bad. I was going to say, so he is older than my dad. Sorry. I was thinking he was born in the 40s. He'd probably still be alive. He's not alive, is he? Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't thinking, guys. Don't. It's not misinformation. I just got mistaken. Let's get rid of us and read that. Let's quickly read that again. Okay. Oh, sorry, right. I see what you're saying. Right. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a mockery of Christ.
Yeah, well, I'd say so.
It is, of course it is. I'm surprised his head isn't tilted to the side. Mockery.
Crowley has been charged with sodomy, murder and ritual rape. He is said to have advocated drinking the blood of infants. According to Crowley's diaries, he performed this sacrifice about 150 times per year, from 1912 to 1928.
Wow. 150 times a year drinking the blood of infants. So where was he getting this blood from infants? Yeah, that just shows that he was killing them. He was killing them. So
how can anybody like this bloke if that's what he's doing?
Well, babe, I was gonna say, babe, he was a bad man. Trust me. Like I said, but at the end, he had nothing. He'd money had gone. His last insert to his diary. His last insert to his diary was weak erection. Weak erection. All his spells and magic and stuff like that, and his incantations. A lot of them was to do with sex magic. So, you know what I mean? A lot was to do with sex and drugs. He used to have drugs all the time, opiates, whatever, to keep him going. But yeah, in the end, he said that was his last thing in the diary. What's it called? I said insert. His last, what's the word for it?
Update.
Yeah, that'll do. His last whatever he put in his diary last
not
time.
a diary
Yeah,
girl.
the last thing he put in his diary was with correction. Yeah, that showed you where he was coming from, or not coming from.
Hi, Barry.
He's already been in. Hey, Barry, good to see you, man. Again. I
Yeah, but I didn't see him.
know, that's right. You were on the phone. Right, let's go.
Though it's hardly likely he actually murdered infants.
There you go.
Popular belief now is that he was referring to ritual masturbation and not literal human sacrifice.
No, he
Crowley proclaimed that he had studied white and black magic, but had never practiced black magic.
I know what. I mean, I know it's not good. White magic is not good, right? I mean, yes, you've got white witches out there that think they are, that their intentions are good, but they're dabbling with forces that's not God. You know what I mean?
Can I just say, right, even if that was the case, still in the head, he is a very sick, nasty little man.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. But it's kind of saying here that he didn't. It's not. It's hardly likely actually. Well, where was he getting the blood from? He's not just putting out a cannula in and taking it out. You know, I don't get. I mean, for someone that nasty would be doing things like that. He had some power at the time, money power, but he ain't got money anymore. Well, yes, he's dead now, but at the end, he didn't have any money. He spent it out. He basically spent it on drugs and his religion, you know?
He wasn't a very nice man.
How do we know the difference between good and bad? Because God's morality.
And had always written about it in terms of strongest condemnation.
There you go, look. Sorry, it's up again. Aleister Crowley's orgies in Sicily. Yeah, it was Italy he went to with that house. The house's woman account of his last visit to London, the B666. There you go. There was all articles about him at the time. You know, orgies in Sicily, big mass orgies. It's just so disgusting. The things that was on.
Yeah, he's a sick little, very sick individual.
All right, baby. All right. That's the picture. That's the one I've got on there. Pretty much, that's the one I've got on the thumbnail, but in colour. Well, someone's coloured it, but this is the one I thought was on the Beatles cover, but it's not. It's when he's bald, just standing there.
This presentation is a...
I didn't finish what I've got to say, Barry. Yeah, you're right. It's exactly right. It says there is no good magic, white or black, still not to be tampered with. White magic, same as black. Yes, that was my point. I didn't get to finish because Vicky wanted to say something. That's right. And I forgot. Yeah, white magic, even though the witches and all that think they're doing good, they're not. Their intentions are good, but they're dabbling with powers. It's not God. So if it's not God, it's seeing powers. It's got to be delving into that, you know what I mean? So black magic and white magic. Is it black magic? Yes, they know they're doing a bit of bad, a bit of wrong, and it's all for their selfish desires, but they're tapping into the same force. It's just a deceit, thinking that, oh yeah, it's okay because this is good magic. No, they're using the same force, same power.
Babe.
Yes?
Can you see where Barry autocorrect got Barry and he put Jeff washed?
Yeah, I seen that. What was he meant?
Not this year.
What was he meant to write? Type?
Gassed. And
Yeah,
he come up with what?
Oh, all right. So he put in gas head and then come up with washed.
But then Jeff
Jeff putting up this year.
It just tickled me.
Not this year. Well, come on, man. We're on the 7th. We're just over halfway through the year. Come on, dude. You need one now, surely.
I'll tell you what, though, autocorrect does a lot to answer for.
I'm sure Jeff is clean. No, he's not. He told you. He hasn't washed this year.
about Boleskine House on the shores of Loch Ness,
Oh,
which was built as a hunting lodge in the late 18th century.
sorry, I thought it was on about his house in Italy, and this one's in Scotland. Okay, that's weird. I thought he was on about his house in Italy, unless he called every house he had Boleskine. I don't know. Wow, I was a bit shocked about that.
Archibald C. Fraser, who served as a British consul in Tripoli and Algiers, commissioned Boleskine House, although it was not finished until 1809. Having outlived all his sons, the house would later pass to his grandson, Archibald T.F.
How would he know that they were his blooming grandsons? He was all over the place. He had sex with everybody, every woman he came in contact with, and everything, every person. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter of age or whatever, you know? He did that crap. He did. Oh, sorry. I hate when I'm talking that I'm not seeing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hate that. You know what I mean? It's something. It's abhorrent. You know, something you don't do. Why would people be open about what they do like that? You know, it's awful, awful.
Fraser, and the estate remained in the ownership of the Fraser family until 1894.
Old Archie. Well, let's have a wee look at that. I don't know if he's got to read it, but let's have a wee looky. Bath, Guilfoyle at Bunbury on the Bunbury on the 14th of August. Mrs. W. Guilfoyle of a daughter, marriage. Fraser Lockyer at the Church of England, Northam, August the 12th, by the Reverend E.S. Clares. Hugh Fraser, fifth son of Alexander Fraser, late of Killeen and Glenley, Boleskine in Inverabaya, Scotland. Wow. Hold on, read this. Scotland, to Elizabeth May Lockyer, second daughter of Joseph Lockyer of Hampton Farm, Northam, WA. Okay. That's right, okay. So it's his kid's death. Well, sorry about that, but he probably had plenty more out there that he didn't even know about and didn't even care about. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong then. Get rid of us again.
In 1899, British poet, mountaineer and esotericist Aleister Crowley purchased Boleskine for £2,000, which was twice the market value at that time.
Wow.
Boleskine, he believed, provided a more favourable location for his occult practices. He wished to conduct a series of rituals from the Book of Abramelin, a mid-15th century manuscript of a Jewish mystical provenance that would become central to Crowley's new religion, Thelema, which he believed would help him make contact with his holy guardian angel.
Hold on a minute, what was it called again? Religion?
New religion, Thelema.
Thelema. New religion, Thelema. So that's what he called it. That's the religion he made up. Right. Okay. Thelema.
Which he believed would help him make contact with his holy guardian angel.
They get him in contact with his holy guardian angel. And nothing holy about the dude.
No, nothing.
Wow. Guardian angel.
More
wow.
demonic than holy.
Yeah, exactly. He's got no guardian angel. He's might have a guardian demon that's directing his paths, maybe. He's influenced by, you know? Yeah, man. Crazy. Thelema. I'm not reading all that. You can read that and pause it if you want to read it. Do you know what I mean? Egyptian clothes.
When Crowley first moved into Boleskine House, he found it necessary to write a letter of complaint to the local Vigilance Society. Prostitution, Crowley wrote, is most unpleasantly conspicuous in the area. An officer of the society was duly sent to investigate and, deeply puzzled, reported that they could find no evidence whatsoever of prostitution. Crowley wrote back, "Conspicuous by its absence, you fools."
Ha! Ha!
Wow.
Conspicuous by its absence. So he wanted it.
Yeah. You
See what I mean?
How stupid of you.
How could you think I meant that there's lots of prostitution going on and that I don't want it, or I don't agree with it? And he actually wanted the prostitution, does agree with it, and is a sick dude. Sick
Wow.
dude. No results found for Thelema. Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting because it was just him and his crew, wasn't it? It was just him and his crew. I suppose I don't know if people carried on with Thelema or whatever. They just carried on supporting Crowley. I think whether they went into his religion, I don't know. Don't you need 10,000 followers to start a religion? I thought it was 10,000. I might be wrong. All that swells night guide. Okay. Look at that old boobs hanging out and stuff. See that stuff?
Before moving to Boleskine, Crowley had been living in rooms in Chancery Lane, London, where he had fashioned 2 temples for his occult explorations, one white and lined with 6 huge mirrors, the other black with an altar supported by the figure of a black man standing on his hands, and with a human skeleton that Crowley would feed from time to time with blood, small birds.
What? A black man standing on his hands and a human skeleton that Crowley would feed from time to time with blood and small birds and the like. How can you feed a skeleton? What? Don't you just drop out of its jaw after being put in? It's not going to go down its neck and into its stomach, is it? How can you feed it bloody blood?
No, that's some weird shite going on.
Crowley feeds from time with blood and small. I mean, what was he expecting? Pour the blood on the skeleton and it would manifest into a human or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Or maybe you thought that they come alive if you feed them blood and birds and stuff.
They still get it. You can't. How can you feed a skeleton? It just doesn't work, man.
But you can't. You just put it in its mouth and it falls.
Wow.
There's nowhere for it to go.
Yeah, it's
Weirdo.
and the like. The idea, he explained, was to give it life, but I never got further than causing the bones to become covered with a viscous slime.
Of course. Of course. What else did he think was going to happen if you poured blood on the skeleton or in his mouth or whatever? It would turn into a thick gunk. It would just dry up and turn into a thick gunk. It'll end up turning black. The blood in it. Wowness. Wowness. Look at that order. Unbelievable.
Aleister Crowley bought Boleskine with the express purpose of performing an elaborate magical ritual there. Part of this ceremony involved summoning demonic entities and binding them with the goal of removing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. They were trying to summon demons, demonic entities. Yeah, you can call it entities you want, demons, demonic entities, just a demon. You know, and that's what they did. And I dare say they got in contact with them. because look at the heck was going on. And in the end, I mean, he was poor in the end, and like I said, his last I had the word then for the diary for his last wow. Well, it's slipping my mind again. But anyway, you could tell at the end of it, was the devil looking after him? No, he ended up being nothing. The devil hated him as much as he hates anybody else, you know. Manifesto? Yeah, I meant like the act of putting something into your diary, like you insert in your diary, your last, you know, I can't remember the blooming word. It's such an easy word. Anyway, sorry, I can't think of it right now.
Removing their negative influences.
The manifesto is cool. Entry, that's it, Barry. Such an easy word, entry. Why did I forget? That's the word I was looking for, dude. Last entry.
I couldn't remember either.
No, you're right. No, entry's fine. That's the one I was looking for, dude. Yes, it's a log as well. Yeah, you log something. Yeah, definitely. But no, it's entry. I was saying insert because why couldn't I think of entry? Wow, so it's an easy bloody word. Sorry, guys, but yeah, you're right, Barry. Entry. That's the one I was looking for. Log's a good one as well, though. Log's a good one. But I would more equate that to captain's log books and stuff like that for at sea, all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But same idea, absolutely same idea. Nice one, Barry. It was doing my nothing. Such an easy word. You know what I mean? Entry, a 5-letter word. I couldn't think of it.
From the magician's life. This is a very dangerous.
Just got a roll of fags, so I'll just leave it on for a minute, yeah?
Yeah.
Ritual to attempt because, regardless of what any magician tells you, demons cannot be controlled.
No,
Crowley's notoriety and the ritual is where much of the present-day Boleskine legend comes from.
The Occult Review, Ralph Shelley. Wow. And look at that. I know it's a drawing, but the thing that was baffling. That was baffling. Male, female.
Legend has it that the house was built on the site of a 10th century Scottish kirk or church, which had burned down, killing the entire.
Told you, didn't I? Did I tell you that we say kirk for church?
Yeah.
Remember? So there you go. 10th century Scottish kirk. And it makes sense because, like, if you look at the word church, it's CHURCH. Well, this is KIRK. So if you think of the K being CH, the I being a U, and the K being the other CH, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Well, you see it in the word there. Sorry, this is not about it. This is no etymology or anything, but you know.
It's not PJ's language.
Yeah, it's because it's in kirk, and that's what we call a church, a kirk. And there's a lot of streets called like after that, like Kirk Street or Kirkbrae. It just means church. It just means church. Scotland. Not all over Scotland. My part of Scotland. In the Highlands and stuff like that. Down in Glasgow, they wouldn't say Kirk.
A congregation trapped inside. In an ancient publication compiled from parish archives, called An Account of the Kirk of Boleskine, it is recorded that in the second half of the 17th century, a minister, one Thomas Houston, whose intricately carved stone is still to be seen in the graveyard, was called from his manse by locals, when a notorious local wizard raised the bodies of the dead. Minister Houston had the most difficult task of laying them to rest again. One traveller kept a journal describing the graveyard at that period. After dinner we took a walk to see the kirk of Boleskine, the poorest edifice of any kind I ever looked upon, as is also the manse. The churchyard is quite open without any walls, where you see plenty of human bones above ground, and the floor of the kirk is overspread with them. But how much I was shocked to hear that sometimes the dogs are seen carrying the human bones in their teeth.
Wow. There you go. There's Death himself with his sickle and skeleton. Try feeding that one some blood. He might drink it. Wow, yeah. Craziness, isn't it? It's so sinister, all of this. I don't understand how people could be into it. I mean, darkness does draw people. I understand it. When I was a kid, obviously I believed in God, but you were drawn. If people spoke about things like Ouija boards and little seances and stuff like that, you were interested, intrigued. It's like, oh, right, does this really work? Can you really talk to dead people? Or can you know what I mean? This type of thing.
Aye.
Or little rituals and that. I mean, yeah, it used to interest us, but we were kids. We didn't realize what we just and yet we got told it wasn't real, that these things weren't real. Like magic wasn't real. When it is
Yeah.
black magic, it's not what you think it is. Like, yes, you see magic on the street, in a show or whatever. That's different type. That's misdirection magic. That's not real magic. That's not the magic they're talking about.
Aye.
You know? It's not the magic they're talking about. But yeah.
It is devil
So as a
worship.
kid, yeah, of course it is, of course it is. And then as a kid, like I say, as a kid, you just, teenager, like kids in teenage, I think young teenage, yeah, it's interesting, it draws you in. You know it's dark, but it doesn't. You just think it doesn't work, and because it doesn't work the way you think it does when you're doing it, you just think, it's all rubbish anyway. It doesn't work when it does. When you're dabbling with things you don't know about, you know. It's a tightrope. It's a tightrope walk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like church. It sounds like the devil worshippers took over the church. Aye, absolutely, bro. Oh look, that skeleton's hungry. He's hungry. Look, he's. Aleister Crowley is feeding him through a trumpet. He's. He looks a bit skinny, this dude. Come on, Aleister, feed him a bit more birds and some more blood. He's too skinny. What do you think, Louis? Sorry, I'm making a joke.
He wants that pole taken out of his arse and all that's holding him up.
The actual magical ritual which Crowley attempted to perform at Boleskine had nothing to do with black masses or black magic.
Nice, Kiwi, nice. I'll put a like on that. He's just put something up in his thingy. Yeah, I think it's a community post.
I'll have a look when we come on.
It's just a bit. I think it's just one of the pictures he snap. I think he snapshotted it off here. I don't know. It's big. I like how he's done it now. Cool. Just got to put in a little comment. Let's go. Oh, comment.
Mr. Super Sidewinder in the house.
Oh, he's Mr. Super Sidewinder. And who's? I'm glad he is actually. I added you in my comments earlier, Mr. Super Sidewinder. You saw it.
And Sergio in the house.
Oh, it's Sergio as well. Good to see you. Oh, Ian and Henry in the house. Good to see you.
Ian.
Cool. See what I mean? Everybody turns up like an hour like that. Well, I'm telling you, because like for 10 minutes there was nobody, and then it just shows you that it doesn't get out for a little while.
I followed Ian on TikTok.
Hold on. Show myself when we're talking. Blooming hell. Go on. Hang on.
I think, yeah, it was Ian. I followed Ian on TikTok today.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Mr. Super Sidewinder, I don't know if you've seen it, but I added you in my comments, said I'm sorry, because I got to the end of the show and I was finishing. I had a song of Mr. Super Sidewinder and Lucky Haskins to play. Totally forgot to play it. So I added him, and I don't know if you got it, Mr. Super Sidewinder, but I added you in comment in my community post.
I saw it.
But I'll play it at the end of this one. I won't forget.
No, I'm here to remind him.
Who, me? On TikTok? Ian Henry, he says, no, wait, babe, he says Ian on TikTok. He's got question marks. You sure it was Ian?
I swear it was Ian. Let me look.
He's put, who, me? On TikTok? Question marks. Have a quick look. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. Huh?
Yes, Ian. Has your same avatar.
Yeah, it says got your same avatar, Ian. Can you share? Oh, you can't share. You're not on. What are you on? You're on the phone.
Bye, Lev.
Hey, Lev, come through, Charlene. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
Ian, you on TikTok.
Okay. Well, maybe he's like me. Maybe he's like me. I've got TikTok, but I don't use it. And then every now and again, I'll go and put a video on it, loads and loads of views, like my cart ones. But I still haven't finished my series of videos putting up. I put it in, and I thought it was the whole video. Then I went back to it a week later, and it was only 10 minutes of it. I was like, oh. So I had to split the video up into bloody sections, and there's still more to go. Once I got to part 4, I couldn't be bothered anymore, and I stopped. So. And I can't even remember where it stops at, so I'll just leave it at that. And if I've got I don't really use it. I just put it in now and again when I feel like it. Because the most views I got on TikTok was 16,500 for my.
Did you see what Ian said? It's me, lol.
Yeah, I don't use it. Only got it recently. More Facebook. I don't even use Facebook that much, just to share stuff. I use Messenger, which is linked to Facebook. Well, it used to be directly linked to Facebook. Now it's like a separate app on its own, isn't it? But Facebook will take you that. Yeah, let's carry on a little bit. Because I've been doing chatting since I got here.
It is known as the Abramelin Operation, taken from the book of the Sacred.
Sorry, was it you gave me the link for this, Ian, or was it Chilling? I think it might have been Chilling. I'm not sure. It might have been you. I'm not sure. One of the two.
Magic of Abramelin the Mage, a famous grimoire dating back to at least the middle of the 15th century. Crowley seems to have become aware of the ritual.
True, Mr. Super Sidewinder. It's aptly named TikTok, isn't it? Because it's TikTok, and he says, "There goes your time." Yep. Because I don't like TikTok, but I remember when I first had it and just started flicking through because I've seen so much rubbish. You flick through to see if you can find something good, and by the time you find something good, or you've watched all this bad stuff, or stuff it just catches your eye, it's hours and hours later. So you're right, dude. TikTok goes your time. There goes your time. Absolutely. Hey, Chillin', how you doing? Good.
It was Chillin' that gave you the video.
I think so, yeah.
No, Ian said.
All right, Ian said. Yeah, I thought it was either you or Chillin'. I thought it was either you and Chillin'. Nice one, Chillin'. Hey, Sergio. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I was saying about TikTok. Yeah, time. It's like say aptly named. I never even thought of it that way. But it is. It uses all your time. It's like hours later, and you don't realize. Vicky does it, don't you?
I know, but it's like Jeremy Kyle on steroids. Do you know what I mean?
Really? What is?
TikTok.
What do you mean, Jeremy Kyle on steroids?
The Jeremy Kyle show on steroids.
Oh, right.
Because there's so much car crash.
I know. Well, Jeremy Kyle got stopped, didn't he? Because of he was an asshole anyway. That dude. Yeah. Do you know? I watched it kind of like when I was with Andrea. Watched it because it was on, but I never ever liked the dude. But it was one of them shows that you kept going back to. If there was nothing on the TV, it was Jeremy Kyle, and Jeremy Kyle was on so much.
But when he was a radio host, he did a thing, and then married. They got two strangers married, and Jeremy Kyle actually married the woman that got married.
Wow!
But he married her in real life. But then he ran off with the nanny, so it didn't do her no good, did it?
That's it.
But yeah. Anyway, carry on.
All right.
From the 1897 translation of the book by occultist Samuel Liddell Mathers, one of the founders of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. which Crowley
Scottish name, Mathers. It's not Mathers, it's Mathers. It's Mathers. I know someone who's called Mathers. It's not Mathers, it's Mathers.
had joined in 1898, before falling out with most of its members, including Mathers, a few years later.
Oh yeah, Sator. Have you seen it? Right, let me go back. Right, I've seen this before. This is a witchcraft
The
thing.
Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, which Crowley had joined in 1898,
So you can see
before
it.
falling out with most of its members, including Mathers, a few years later.
Let's catch it. Right, let's catch it. There it is. You ever seen that before, no? Babe. Yeah,
No.
I've seen these before. Well, if you look at it, it's a witchy thing. I don't know. It's a magicy witchy thing. Don't exactly know exactly what it's all about, but it spells everything forward. Well, this says Sator. See it? S-A-T.
Yeah.
And then it says Sator backwards, yeah. Then it's got Sator going up that way and Sator that way. And every single way you go, well, not diagonal, it's got words. You've got tenet somewhere, tenet backwards, same. Opera and opera. See it? Opera backwards, opera
Yeah.
forwards. Tenet forwards, tenet backwards. It's all forward and backwards. Right, in opera backwards and upwards forward. Opera backwards, upwards forwards, yeah?
Yeah.
It all says the same thing. I don't know what it's about, but I've seen this Sator thing before. You know, it's forwards and backwards. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Look at all that crap. That was like the orb. It was orb. Samuel Little Mathers.
The house was considered perfect for the ceremony due to its relative seclusion, because, as Crowley put it, one must have a house where proper precautions against disturbance can be taken. This being arranged, there is really nothing to do but to aspire with increasing fervour and concentration.
Aye, Jeff, that's it. Words are spells. Absolutely. Absolutely. It just depends on what order you put them in and how you join them together and how you say them makes it a spell. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
For 6 months, towards the obtaining of the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel. The house also had the necessary opening to the north, where Crowley built a terrace adorned with fine river sand, a place where, as proof of the ritual's progress, the footprints of the spirits were to appear. Crowley considered this building to be Thelemic Qibla, a kind of esoteric Mecca or a focal point for mystical energy, making it a powerful
An esoteric Mecca. So it's kind of like a few select people go into heaven. That's what it sounds like. Mecca is, well, in Islam it's heaven, isn't it? It sounds like, I don't know what Mecca is to him, but to me it sounds like heaven. That's not what heaven, maybe it is heaven. He thinks it's heaven. Mecca. Hold on, what did it say? So let me get rid of me. Kind of esoteric Mecca, yeah. So for esoteric Mecca for loads of little special people. You know? Esoteric, a little group of special people. Yeah. Idiots.
centre for performing intense magical rituals. When the preparations had been set, Crowley began the ritual, citing in his personal diary a promise not to offend God or work ill against his
Babe,
neighbours.
Mecca isn't heaven.
Sorry, what is it then?
Mecca isn't heaven in Islam. It's a place where they go to go round
Oh yeah, of course it
the
is.
cube.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But so what's their heaven called?
I don't know, but Mecca is. They have a thing at
Yeah, they have
Mecca
that
where
big
they
square thing, don't they? Yeah. That's-
circle it.
Yeah, but I think in Crowley's case, it might have meant some kind of, hey, Dan, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for turning up, bro. Excellent. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Esoteric people.
I knew what you meant, but I
Yeah.
didn't think Mecca was their heaven, so I checked just to make sure I was right before I said anything.
That's cool. No, you're cool. Just pull me up because I thought Mecca was for them was heaven. I didn't know. But, well, I knew about that. Sorry, I'm blowing ash everywhere. Sorry, guys. Over here coming through the mic. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, I always thought Mecca was meant to be heaven. I did know they got that place that they all bloody pray by, the big square cube, you know what I mean? Big square cube, the big cuboid thing with the right, you know that? Yeah. Islam word is Jannah. Okay, got you, man. Oops. Oh, it's actually a real picture. Real video. Wow. Oh, look at that.
The purpose of performing the lengthy and intense Abramelin ritual was for the magician to communicate with his holy guardian angel or higher self. The mage must summon and mentally conquer the 12 kings and
But if you're summoning some kind of angel, then you're not summoning an angel, you're summoning demons. Do they actually think these were holy guardian angels were good things? You know what I mean? The thinking must have been well skewed all over the place. Don't know what's wrong. They must have been dropped in their heads as kids or not had a nice life of some sort. Crazy.
dukes of hell, including Lucifer, Satan,
Oh,
Leviathan and Belial,
yeah,
and bind them.
including Lucifer. So the big man himself of the evil side, you're gonna summon him and call it like a holy guardian angel and and thinking it's good, bearer of light. He hates you, dudes. He hates
Look,
you.
look
All you
what
Satanists out there, they hate you.
Jeff said, Luca's winged devil logo, and I totally
Yep.
agree.
Yeah, I know. We've told them. Hold on. Let's get it. Yeah, we told Luch about that before. We told it before. He says he made it. He made it. It's actually got a tail as well. It's got a tail. It's because he's into anime and stuff like that. But yeah,
Nah, still though.
still devilish. Of course it is. Of course it is. I don't think he'll be coming back. You know, he disappeared the other day because as soon as Jeff says, "I'm not staying," if Luke is here, Luca went. He went. We Flats didn't even get a chance to say like go or whatever. He went. He just went, and I'm sure it's because Jeff said it in chat.
No, but
He
for too
disappeared.
long now, we've all let him do whatever he wants. He's been on, he tried it on Sov's taking over. He came on here, and you have to draw a line in it. And you can't tell me that the other day when I said to him about it's not a coincidence that the three main people in his comments are Armstrong, Johnson, and the other one.
All right.
Where have you gone?
You're speaking, so I've just put you up. That's all. I'm
And
so
then so I call him out on all these things privately. It wasn't on the stream. And then the next day he comes in. He no longer wants to debate. He no longer wants to do anything and leaves.
That's right.
You can't tell me he ain't sent. He's sent.
Of course he's sent.
He derails every show.
Yeah.
There is nothing honest about him. He doesn't know anything. Everything he does know, he gets off an AI or Google.
All right.
He just. I'm sorry. If he wants to get the attention of the Globers, he needs to go and stalk them like he did Flats. Because I, for one, am done.
Oh, well.
I am completely done. I don't care. And do you know what, right, really gets me? All of us flat earthers and that go and follow people like that and all these globe tards and that, Why? What are we getting out of it? Honestly, what are we getting out of it? To me, it just brings more crap.
Aye.
And we're trying to be good people and we're trying to get the truth out. We need to stop allowing these people in our spaces.
That's right. That's right. That well said, babe. Well said. But let's not talk about Luca now, because he's a little
No, I
shit.
just wanted everyone to be
Like I say,
aware of where I stand.
of course, but I'm just saying, I had a soft spot for him. Do you know what I mean? It's just I kept letting him off with stuff, but I wouldn't take it too much if he's trolling and tell him, look, you're trolling, and or if he's talking crap, I say, look, stop talking crap now. You know, I'd get him told. But I had a soft spot for him, probably because my son's got autism, you know. But he's not on the spectrum like my son. There you go. Here you go. You got thumbs up for me, babe.
But you know, how much longer are we gonna do it? Are we gonna sit
Yeah, I don't think
and
he's gonna be back.
these people are coming in and pretending to be nice to our faces and then going on troll channels laughing at us.
I know. And Luca did exactly that.
That's why I'm done. That's why I didn't want Luca around anyway because I know it's just BS.
We need clever globals at least.
But when Luca is laughing about PJ in a troll chat, and then he's coming on PJ's channel being all nicey nice, and I ain't being funny, Luca. I hope you're watching, right? Because the last person I heard stuttering on a stream was you.
True.
You are not. I don't want. I will literally ban you everywhere I'm a mod. Know it because it's the truth, and it ain't about freedom of speech and all that crap. You can go and stand outside your house, say whatever the f you want, right? Typing on a keyboard ain't speech for one. You're all little keyboard warriors, all these little trolls and globers, the anti-flat earthers and all that shite. You're all trolls. You are nothing but keyboard warriors who probably still live in your mom's spare room with crusty socks that's probably got a mouldy cup sat next to him right now. Go and sort your lives out, right? There's a reason I ban you on this show, and it's because I've heard of all your weird, vile opinions about me, my partner, and all my friends. So that's why your opinions aren't here. You want freedom of speech, go stand outside your house and say whatever the F you like, because you're
No,
welcome in here to say it.
no Fs, babe. No Fs.
We are truthers, and if you come to troll us, do one.
Simple.
I'm
Well
done.
said. Well said. Well said. Another Vicky rant. We love it.
Thereby gaining command of them in his own mental universe. The ceremony has an introduction which states
There you go. You got a thumbs up from Jeff Garcetti as well, babe.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Ian.
that nobody should perform it. Unfortunately for Crowley and those around him, the Abramelin rite seemed to have succeeded mainly in summoning demons, or the Abramelin devils, as Crowley calls them. Crowley was said to have summoned 115 entities. During the rituals there were reports of a heavy, oppressive atmosphere at Boleskine. Dark, eerie shadows filled the house. Fierce winds blew through the rooms despite calm weather outside, and strange figures were seen in the area.
Ian Henry says, we are 70s children. They have no idea what we can release here. Low. That's true. That's true. I'm 70s. I'm 70s. I think Vicky's. I know Vicky is. You're early, isn't you?
I'm at 80s, baby.
Yeah. She was. I was born 86. 86. Sorry, 76. 1976. My date of birth is 7/7/76. I had my first birthday in all the sevens. So Vicky was born in 83. So not too far behind. Not too far behind. Still seeing a lot of the same stuff that we are from it is, but in general, Vicky knows the same kind of stuff from past as I do. There's only a few things that she kind of hasn't heard of because I'm a little bit older, like Aleister Crowley. You know, she hadn't heard of him. So it's no, I can't believe you haven't heard of him. To be honest, he's big name when it comes to Satanism. Look at that. Cross and everything. What a mockery. The ends from the 60s. Bless, bro. Bless, that's even better. Look at these images. They are pretty freaky, aren't they? I mean, look at this. Look at this stuff, man. Omega, Alpha and Omega. Pentagrams with...
It just looks so dark and horrible, doesn't it?
It is dark. What are they saying? Omega. What are the stars saying? I don't know. Right, star maybe. No. Neither. Maybe it's just individual letters that mean. Yeah, is it? Oh, no, individual letters that mean something else. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but it's just all dark. I mean, you can see it's used in rituals. Candles, always used. Always used. Always looks dark, man. Always looks dark. Candles.
Historian Francis King said this about the book. The sacred magic of Abramelin expresses its doctrine and the technique which depends from it more clearly and more consistently than any other grimoire. The machinery of the cosmos is seen as operated by demons under the direction of angels. Man is seen as standing between the angelic and the demonic, each human being having attached to his or her
Man standing between angelic and demonic, right, hold on. And more consistently than any other grimoire, the machinery of the cosmos is seen as operated by demons under the direction of angels. No, angels and demons don't mix. That's not what they do. Completely two opposite ends of the spectrum. Angels might eradicate a demon, but that's all they've got in common. And they're not directed. Demons ain't directed by angels at all, whatsoever. Ridiculous. Anything, babe?
No, I'm just taking it in.
Cool.
soul, a malevolent demon and a holy guardian angel. The object of the processes taught in the sacred magic was the obtaining of the knowledge and conversation of this holy guardian angel. Once this had been done, the magician could control the demons who run the universe, raise the dead, heal the sick, find great treasures, and even fly. By this it is presumed astral projection.
Astral projection, again, I know people that do it. It does work. I was interested in trying it once, but no, not once you realise what it is. It sounds fun, it sounds good, but you're not just flying about in a dream world. It seemed like that in the dream series real, apparently, and you can do what you want. You can control yourself when you astral project. It's like lucid dreaming in a way, but further. Lucid dreaming is just where you dream, but you can control your dreams somehow, and you know what to do, where to go, and stuff like that. You can control anything in your dreams. You take control of your own dreams, which in general we can't do. But astral projection is actually going into another realm, another plane, the unknown realm, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous. What if you can't get back to your body somehow? What if you're stopped from getting back to your body? Then you're dead. What's the point? Yeah, go on, baby.
Right, there's a point just that come up there, right?
Okay.
And it reminded me of Luca because remember when you said good and evil are on two opposite sides of the spectrum?
Yep.
And because of Kenzie, you said about Luca.
Yeah. Yep.
Opposite end of the spectrum, good, bad.
Yeah. Okay, I see you making a comparison. I get it.
Aye.
The correlation. Aye. I mean, yeah, he comes across as a nice lad, but he's definitely trolling. I think he is autistic, just not it's just not. It's not. It doesn't affect him too much. I think he's on the lower end of the spectrum. I'd say to the point of it's probably Asperger's. He's got Asperger's, you know.
I know, but I'm just saying because they're on the same spectrum but opposite ends, and
Right.
I was making a point
I
about
get
that.
you. I get you. No, I absolutely get you. I was just going on to another point. Hey, Jeff, it's good to see you, bro. Good to see you, another Jeff. It's the two Jeffs. If the next Jeff comes, I've got the Trinity. But he'll be asleep, maybe. Will he? He's in Canada. Will he be asleep? I don't know.
Don't know the time
He was on
difference.
it. For me, he was on it 2 a.m. to do his Enoch. Was it 2 or 1?
2.
2 o'clock to do his Enoch reading. 2 o'clock a.m. GMT, and it was good. It was good. I was actually falling asleep listening to it. But, yeah, got it. I got it. Then he put the link for Andy to go in. But I was too tired to go in, and he only put it up for a second, like a minute. Nobody went in, so he went. Which I don't blame him. Don't blame him. I went a couple of weeks ago. I went in, and he'd already stopped. I'm like, well, just come in. But yeah, Jeff's is brilliant. Actually, again, I'm gonna put his
I'll
link
do
in.
it.
Okay, cool. I know most people in here is probably subscribed to Jeff Conco, but people watching later, they can always in the chat Wow. When they chat, what do you call when they chat? Wow, I'm losing my blimmin' words. It's just everything's disappearing. In the chat replay, that's what I mean. In the chat replay, people can still click links. So anybody watching after it's live can still click it. You know, so it'd be cool if because he's got about 55 subscribers. He needs more. I mean, more. I'm only 229, which is not many, but it's a lot for me considering where I started. But yeah, Jeff's got about 55, and I think he should have more. You know, at the minute he's got other plans as well, but in the minute he's doing readings of Enoch, and he's done about 5-6 of them now, I think. And he goes for like half an hour. 45 minutes, and it's pure reading. He reads it well, smooth. You know what I mean? Brilliant. Is that Jeff Conco? That's Jeff Conco's link. Anybody, if anybody wants to subscribe to him, he's good. He's good. Jeff Conco, we love him. Ooh, nasty. Look at that. Look at that awfulness. Wow. Disgusting.
These rituals apparently required 6 months of preparation, as well as celibacy and abstinence.
Wow.
Crowley was called away to Paris by his Grand Master.
So they do all these sex magic acts, but you've got to be abstinent for 6 months. Tell you what, he had control over his followers. I'm telling you. Absolutely.
The head of the Golden Dawn, before completing the spells. Shortly after Crowley left for Paris, the locals began to murmur about the dark black clouds hanging in the skies around Boleskine House. Many residents going far out of their way to avoid travelling near the building. Upon his return to Boleskine, Crowley immediately felt the changes in his estate. Even his protégé had fled the property while he was gone. His description of what transpired during the ritual can be found in his diary.
A lot can be found in his diary.
Besides these comparatively explicable effects on human
Babe.
minds, there were numberless physical phenomena.
Yes, babe.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm making a roll up.
I can hear you.
Ah, you had the clinker now. I forgot to put it on me. Don't worry. I've done it now. Just
Right.
putting the roach in. Yeah, I'm weedless until tomorrow, so I'm smoking cigarette things. I'm not used to smoking roll-ups. I'm used to smoking weed, but yeah, I can't get any till tomorrow. So we're all good. It's all good.
phenomena for which it is hard to account. While I was preparing the talismans, squares of vellum inscribed in Indian ink, a task which I undertook in the sunniest room in the house, I had to use artificial light even on the brightest days. It was
Sorry, got to put that up. Got to put that up. Got to put that up. Lou should have been called Marmite Asperger. Asperger. Because he's got Asperger's. I like that. Lou should have been called Marmite Asperger's. South Park reference, yeah. I don't watch South Park, but I do. Some people do tell me about. I've seen bits and pieces of South Park, but yeah. Asperger's are great with memory and complex calculations and stuff. If you can't understand, it's flat. Yeah, that's a good comment, man. I like that. Let's put a star in that boy. There's a star in there. I love it. That was a good comment. We starred it.
a darkness which might almost be felt. The lodge and terrace, moreover, soon became peopled with shadowy shapes, sufficiently substantial as a rule to be almost opaque.
Yeah, it's okay, Deanne. It's only one day. I'm cool for a day. It's only one day. It's not often I go without, is it, babe? It's only
No,
one.
won't kill you to go without. For a
No,
day.
I'm going to go out for a day. It's cool. It's all good, yeah. Deanne, I mean. Yeah, nice one. Have one for me. That's all good. It's only I don't smoke like bongs and stuff like that. I just smoke joints. I prefer that. Can't smoke bongs, but to me, you smoke a bong, you're putting a load of weed in there, you're getting a blast, and then it's 10 minutes later you're not stoned. I'm continually smoking a joint. I feel like I don't feel like I'm continually stoned because I'm used to smoking weed. It just feels normal to me. It's like smoking a cigarette, but obviously you do get a stone off it. You recognize it when you look at it. You're just used to it, you know. I'm on the turkey train as well. Hey, we're all cold turkey and gobbling in the corner or shaking right in the corner. I've been like that, not for weed though. The worst I had with weed before was, when I went without 3 days, was I did get the sweats though. I wasn't bad. Yeah, joints for you as well. Cool. I put quite a lot of weed in them, in the joints, like, but yeah, I'm joints as well. I'm joints. I've done all the things in the past: bongs, hot knives with hash, stuff like that, with a broken bottle, 2 knives, putting a bit of hash in between it. Hot knives, you know what I mean? Bongs, rockets, anything, buckets. Used to do
Why
buckets.
don't you get some hash and keep it for if you run out of weed? Just a question.
Oh, because hash tastes like mud to me now. Once I started smoking weed, hash is, unless it's pollen or sticky black, then I'm not interested, to be honest. Sticky black, definitely. I'd smoke that. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Love the stuff. But you don't see it much. Sticky black, squidgy black, whatever you want to call it. Bong in one hand, joint in the other, rock star. Go chilling. So you get the big hit, and then you have the take it along smoothly hit. I get you, man. Nice.
I have a couple of blasts on a joint and I'm stoned.
No, exactly. You don't get Gold Lab, and you don't get what was it? You had Gold Lab and Red Lab. That's right. You say seal, Gold Seal and Red Seal. We used to say Gold Lab and Red Lab because it was labelled. Gold Seal, Red Seal, same thing as what I'm thinking. Hash. No, you don't get it anymore. The only hash you see is stuff that's taken through in diesel engines that give you a headache. So we call it diesel. Oh, it's awful. I just don't smoke hash anymore. I smoke weed. It just seemed like a thing of the past. Aye, exactly. And you came for I'm coming for, man.
No, we're chilling.
I like it when Ian that comes in because sometimes I can speak about a Doric here and there. I don't do it loads. I do it when I'm talking Ian now and again because he'll know what I'm on about. Get what I mean, Queenie?
Aye.
You do get what I mean though, don't you?
Aye.
Cool. Let's go, baby.
I say shapes, and yet the truth is that they were no shapes properly speaking. The phenomenon is hard to describe. It was as if the faculty of vision suffered some interference, as if the objects of vision were not properly objects at all. It was as if they belonged to an order of matter which affected the sight without informing it.
Aye, that's true, DN. That's true. 80s had lots more rocky, slate, gold seal, etc. More bud now. Aye, Magikal also has got a car. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. I have to go illegally at the minute. But it won't be. I don't think it'll be long before it's, I don't know, legal in UK or decriminalised. But I reckon it'll be legal, because if it's legal, then they get the tax off it. If it's decriminalised, then that just means you can sell it and you can have it, isn't it? So you don't get jailed for it or whatever. But even now, like, I mean, it used to be a big thing. If the police catch you with weed, they'll just take it off you. They'll just take it off you. If you've got a load of it, they're going to arrest you. But I don't think it can't be long before it's going to be legal. Yeah, can't be. It shouldn't take that long. Well, I mean, we follow America usually 3 years apart. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So I'd say in the next 5 years, it should be. Well, it should be legal. You know, it should be. You don't see this.
Say that.
Sorry, babe.
If they legalise it, can you imagine the tax they're going to stick on it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's why a lot of people prefer decriminalised, because then there's no tax on it. Because it's still your same people selling it, and that it's just you don't get busted for it, I suppose. I think there's a difference anyway. But they won't do that. I think they'll legalise it because they'll want the tax. Of course they will. It's going to be a bomb to buy. But like in the dispensaries in America, not like Sergio showed me once, like the dispensaries, and not the dispensary, but some of the bud you get from a dispensary. And there was this one where he got quite cheap because they had a little bit of it and a little bit of that. And he showed me, and I was like, "Wow, you got that for $20? That's pretty good, man. That was good." So yeah, but we know what the UK is like, baby. They will tax it to the hilt, you know. They will.
Oh, look at fags and alcohol.
Yeah, chilling. I'm subscribed to Drew Sharon. He's all green hair. I'm subscribed to him, dude. He does loads of things. He goes to like Amsterdam, and I remember this one. He went to Amsterdam and went to each little cafe and got a 0.1 from each, and no for free. Ask them if they can get a 0.1, which is not even a joint's worth, babe. A 0.1, you'd need about a 0.3, 0.5 to get a joint's worth. But a 0.1 from every dispensary until he got a gram or so, and then he smoked it all together. But yeah, Drew Sharon, my mate Harry, who was on here when he came on the other night, he introduced me to Drew Sharon. But yeah, I'm already subscribed on his side. He's pretty cool. He's a young man. He's a kid, like, but he's cool. He's cool. I do like him. He does all these things. He smokes the weed. He'll smoke it because you can't show the ground up weed now like you used to be able to. But once it's rolled and all that, you can smoke it on the camera all you want. So he shows you he smokes certain weeds on the camera. He does certain things. He's brilliant, Bruce Sharon. He's brilliant. But what's going on with the green hair though? Who was it told me? All right, chilling. What is it with his green hair though? You know what I mean? But he's cool. I do like him. Like I say, I'm subscribed to him. Already. Cool guy.
Baby.
Yes.
Can I just say hi, Sandro?
Oh, hiya, Sandro. Good to see you, bro. Hiya, Babe Ruth. Good to see you. Said Aleister Crowley channeled the great alien named Lamb in 1919. 39 years later, Greys crashed in Roswell. Grey are said to be formed Zeta Reticuli, which is 39 light years away. Well, we don't believe in light years around here, Babe Ruth. No, there's no such thing as space, so there's no light years. But I get what you're saying about Aleister Crowley. Absolutely. Good to see you guys. Let's get on with it then. Wow, Babe Ruth, Sandro, and well, Deanna, we'll see those two. Nice one for coming, guys. Sorry, chilling. Drew Sharon, cool guy.
Babe.
Yes.
Ian looks like he called Sandra babe.
He's Sandra Beer.
He didn't. He's saying hey to Sandra and babe.
Oh, all right, yeah,
But
of
it
course.
looks like he said it. Hi Sandra. Hey Sandra babe. Sorry Ian, I had to.
Yeah, Lamin Da Vinci art. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't believe in space at all. The heavens do glorify God. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Space is not heaven. Space doesn't exist. It's a violation of the second law of thermodynamics. Entropy doesn't work. Heliocentrism, terrible thing. Evil thing. But yes, the heavens glorify God. Absolutely. You've got sky, you've got the firmament. That's heavens. You know what I mean?
One day I came back from shooting rabbits on the hill and found a Catholic priest in my study. He had come to tell me that my lodge-keeper, a total abstainer for 20 years, had been raving drunk for 3 days and had tried to kill his wife and children. I got an old Cambridge acquaintance to take Roche's place, but he...
Well said, Jeff Hunt. Space was designed as a tool of Satan's army. Absolutely. 3 heavens, 2 of which are called firmament. There you go. I've got to put that up because I want you to see that. Babe Ruth, is it? It says, is it Babe Ruth that said it? Was it? Glorify heavens.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there you
it
go.
was.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. We're all cool around here, but in general, around here, the people who come in, we're flat earthers. We don't believe in space at all. In fact, it's not a case of we don't believe in space. We know space doesn't exist. Not space as is known by NASA and stuff like that. No moon landings. No missions to Mars. Nothing. It doesn't work. And heliocentrism doesn't work. It's evil. It's evil. It's there to try and hide God. It goes hand. If you believe in God, if you believe in the Bible, it goes hand in hand. Heliocentrism goes hand in hand with evolution. And as a Christian, you don't believe in evolution. It does, as Satan was cast out of heaven, which created space. No, Babe Ruth. No, I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Cool, man, but that's not true. That's ridiculous. How would that? Where does that? Satan is falling from heaven, and space is where he was put. No. He fell from heaven, not from space. Completely different thing. And he couldn't create space because he can't create. Only God creates. You know what I mean? He couldn't have fell out of heaven. You're saying Satan created space. No. Satan can't create anything. He can manipulate, he can't create. God creates. Women definitely come from Venus, though. I'll give you that one. And men from Mars? No. There you go. Sergio said it. Satan was cast into the earth and imprisoned in the pit in the earth. Nothing to do with space. It's a totally different medium up there. Totally different medium from what you think it is.
And what Barry said, outer space, maybe space, but not NASA space.
Exactly.
He too began
There's a space between the bloody ears. If you think there's space, that's what it is.
to show symptoms of panic fear. The demons and evil forces had congregated round me so thickly that they were shutting off the light. It was a comforting situation. There could be no more doubt of the efficiency of the operation. Despite these clear signs that dark forces were abroad, Crowley continued to work on the ritual.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Babe Ruth. Ruth. He says, the pit is belly of planets, where Satan gets elements and gems to make his kingdom like God. I'm sorry, where are you getting this information from, Babe Ruth? Satan's throne is in the belly of planets. Why? Where do you get that from? I'm sorry, but you're completely wrong. Completely wrong. Kind of starting to think it's a bot. Scripture? No. Well, show me scripture. Show me scripture that says Satan is going to get gems and that from planets. His throne is going to be a planet. No. Dual meaning. No. No. That means there's contradictions in the Bible, and there's no contradictions. Not at all. Satan's throne is in Turkey. Sorry, baby, there are 12 gems listed in Revolution. Yes, there's gems, but that's nothing to do with planets. Yeah, what Better Than Gold said, what Sergio says, so you have any vids on or presentations at Babe Ruth, maybe we can look at your evidence. It's technology. I don't know where you're getting this from. I really don't. I don't know where you're interpreting it like that. It's technology. Show us some links. You can. Good. Go for it. Yeah, we love you, man. We love you. But what you're saying is not right. It's not real. I need to go to the toilet. I've got to play this while I go to the toilet. Unless you want to talk, babe.
No.
Okay, I'll play this.
Going so far
leave
as
you
to
there,
deny
so-
visits
I know they
from
can't
friends
see Brian, but I'll
for
leave
fear
you
of their safety.
Damn little correct show.
One story concerns a local butcher who called at the house for the meat order, while Crowley was involved in the lengthy, difficult ritual of the Abramelin. The butcher's incessant ringing of the bell broke Crowley's concentration, and, irritated and frustrated, he hastily scrawled the meat order on the nearest piece of paper, which happened to have a spell written on the back. Shortly afterwards, when the butcher was cutting up the meat for Crowley's order back at his shop, he apparently lost concentration and sliced all the fingers off his right hand with the cleaver. Other stories tell of the unexplained disappearance of Crowley's housekeeper and a local workman who went out of his mind after being tormented by the dark spirits conjured up by Crowley's rituals. Crowley didn't spend much more time at Boleskine, and he sold the property in 1913. It is said that the demons invoked during the sessions were never banished, and strange things have been happening at Boleskine House ever since.
Well, if you play back with spells and play back with demons, yes, that's going to happen. You've got to have things following you. You'll have things happening to you. Yeah, that's going to happen. It's don't dabble with that crap. Don't dabble with it at all, not one little bit. And I did as a kid. I tried I just said it earlier, Ouija boards, stuff like that. Never worked for me. But I know they do work. I've seen them working. But when I was on there, it didn't work. One time I kind of thought it worked, but I wasn't too sure. But I've seen other things it does. These things work. It's playing with forces that's not of God. The Satan's world is like a city, just like heaven. I've been taken to both to tell as a prophet. Who has been taken? Who's been taken as a prophet?
I don't know if he's on it by himself or.
Well, that's what I'm waiting to see. What you're a prophet, right? Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to you. I don't want to offend you. Crossing the second heaven, you have again. I don't want to offend you, dude. I really don't. But I don't believe that. I don't believe there's any prophets anymore. Prophets are gone. If all the prophecies needed. I mean, I believe we've got not major prophets. Yes, you get people in church that prophesy little things and all that, but nothing to the extent of this. You know, I know it's hard to believe, but I don't want to offend you. I really don't. But I think if you're getting taken away by angels and stuff like that, I don't think it's not biblical. It's not scriptural. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Except to like someone that was actually taken, but they were taken alive and not come back. Okay, like Babe Ruth, that's fine. That's fine. It's completely it's your belief. I don't believe that. I'm just telling you a point straight. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying I don't believe in them things. Prophets will come at the end. Yeah, I believe there's minor prophets, but not major. Yeah, absolutely, babe. If you want, I can give you the link and you can come in. Actually, I didn't put the link up today, did I? Wow. I always put the link up. I forgot to put it up, but I'll put the link up. And if anybody wants to come in, anybody, you can. So if you want to come in, Babe Ruth, absolutely, come in and talk about it. There's a link, dude. Like Sandra said, which is a good idea. If you want to come in, there it is. If you don't, yeah, I would love to hear it, babe. You believe there's a great creator. Okay. I will when I get my camera working. Okay. Well, the link's there for anybody else. Once you've got your camera working, come on and present what you got to present. Like I say, I don't believe these things happen anymore. But I can't call you a liar if you're experiencing these things. You know what I mean? I just believe it might be something else. It might be something else that happens. It started with something on the 4/1/2016. This timeline is start of tribulation. What do you mean this timeline? We only have one timeline.
That with the 3 on it.
Yeah. What?
Is meant to say an X.
X. Started with sexual.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that's what it meant.
No, he meant seal. Started with the seal on the 4 because he says sealer. Opening of a seal, event that God stopped time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not that kind of channel. No.
No. He's fine. He's fine, but I don't believe in these things. You can't. Yeah, you could join the panel with audio if you wanted. You don't have to present anything like Sandro said. It's a secret event. I'm sorry, right? But the Lord doesn't do things in secret. Things in secret always come to light. Things in secret is darkness. Sorry, if things are in secret, it's not good, Babe Ruth. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. And it'd be good if you could present it because it is a little confusing. It's time to call church, is why. Do you know what the elect is? Who they are? The elect? Not personally, no. Of course not. It says that even the elect could be deceived. Is that what you're talking about? Anyway, I'm not going to carry on talking. If you want to come in and present it, absolutely, or talk about it, because be right back, no problem, DN. You can talk through audio. Yeah, that's right, Ian. That's right. Short sentences don't help. Can understand what you try to do in short sentences. When the elect are gathered, it's rapture. God shortens the time. No, I'm sorry. Time is a concept. It doesn't. Time doesn't flow or anything. We just experience now all the time. Okay, you'll be back. Okay, Babe Ruth. Listen, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I don't believe in these things. Obviously, you're experiencing something, so I can't call you a liar. But
I know, but
um,
you have to keep spamming chat. Like, just
babe,
put what you got to put.
babe, it's cool. Just I understand, but short sent like Ian said, short sentences doesn't help. Oh, what happened there? Where have you gone? Where did you go?
Thought you booted me out.
No, why would I put you out, you weirdo?
Because I was saying, look, 2, 3 words, and then
Come on.
another one, and another one, and another one, and you're just literally you could just put all that, most of that, in one comment.
You could. Hey, just JP, good to
Hi,
see you.
JP.
Good to see you as always. Yeah. What do you mean? Are you? Don't go by as and be offended. Um.
I've got BPD.
Oh
I
God.
know it's hard to talk.
Oh, I know. I know. Oh, you've got bipolar, and so it's hard to. I get that. I get that. You don't have to disappear. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like just because we don't agree with you on this, you don't have to disappear. You don't have to go. You know what I mean? It's we just don't ascribe to what you're saying. Yes, we're creationists, we're truthers. Okay, that's cool. And listen, you're always welcome. You're always welcome because you're not a troll. Just because you believe different things from us, that's cool. It doesn't make you a troll. But we do get people that believe different things from us that are trolls. You aren't. You aren't. So now you're always welcome. You're always welcome. Not everybody believes the same things, not even between us, like us flat earthers and stuff. We have got differences here and there, you know. So yeah, it'd be cool if you could come and present something one day. That'd be brilliant, Babe Ruth, because I'd like to know about it. I don't believe it, but I'd like to know about it, definitely. I'll bring facts as we go. I'm here because we're all waiting for Jesus. That's right. I'm the prophet. I will prove so you know how close rapture is. Where are you from, Babe Ruth? JP says, I'm me today, I think. Multiple personalities, got the deal. Fair play. Look forward to telling your story. I absolutely. Look, like I said, Babe Ruth, I don't ascribe to what you're saying, but I'll always listen. I'll always listen. So if you got some evidence, come back with it, absolutely. And you're always welcome here, dude. You're always welcome. You're not a troll. So that's good. That's good. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing about it, that people we don't have the same beliefs in. If they're not trolls, that's brilliant. You know what I mean? They're always welcome. Always welcome.
Me, on the other hand, takes a bit more convincing.
Vicky's a bit harsher than me. It's okay, PG. I wouldn't be here if you were not the elect. Thank you, cool. So I'm one of the elect. That's brilliant. At least I know where I'm going. Bless you, man. Bless you. But yeah, come back with some evidence. That'll be brilliant. That'll be brilliant, mate. We could present it. The eyes will see soon. Promise. Okay, dude. Okay, bless you, man. Let's carry on with this. No problem, Babe Ruth. Bless you, man. Thanks for coming. Dude. And it was good to see you. God bless you, man. Wow.
Boleskine was then registered in the ownership of Dorothy C. Priestley, née Brooke, and plans were introduced in 1926 to make significant alterations and extensions to the former hunting lodge. However, these plans never came to fruition. The house passed through a series of owners after Priestley, being purchased by Foyers Hotels Limited in 1944, then to David Shirley Crichton Simpson in 1946, who, a year later, sold the property to a John Robert Rankin Fullerton. Boleskine House next came into the ownership of Mary Verity Grant, otherwise known as Mary Lorraine. It is alleged
Chilling. Right.
I know.
Main question. Do we need a Fergan ark? Like in the days of Noah? No, we don't. We don't. God says he'll never flood the earth again, so we don't. But I get the joke. It's brilliant. Hence the rainbow. That was his symbol to us that he would never flood the world again. Then look what they've done with it. They've took it for pride, and they've bastardized it into what they want to do. They probably want to take the rainbow, make it into a gay man, and hump it. That's what they want to do. No ark, just armor. That's the one, Mr. Super Sidewinder. That. That's the one. Ephesians 6. Absolutely, armor of God.
That whilst at an art exhibition in Inverness, Mary Lorraine met Molly Lorraine, unrelated. The latter was
an Inverness Gaji. An Inverness Gaji. Up your ways, Ian. Up your ways, Gaji. And your ways, chilling.
Gotta watch these Scottish people.
Fascinated by Boleskine's mysterious lore and wanted to buy the property. When she met Mary, who shared her surname, it was too strange to call it a coincidence. And she
Ian Henriette, the Bible says that about the rainbow. Once the flood was over and all that, there was a rainbow set in the sky, and it was said to I was about to say Moses then. Noah. It was said to Noah that this is my symbol to use it. I will never have a worldwide flood again, sort of thing, basically. So that's what the rainbow was about.
Can you remember when Skittles said "taste the rainbow"?
Taste the rainbow. Oh wow!
You wouldn't want to do that now, would you? You wouldn't know what you.
No, that's what I'm saying. They've taken that. It was also something else related to it. They've taken. It'll come to me. But they've taken the symbol of God and bastardized it and made it into something sinister, something disgusting, something I don't know. It's just completely perverted it. Means it's all right doing in the tune, your Campbell tune. I'm in.
Yeah, no, if you're going to taste the rainbow, just make sure it's Skittles and nothing else.
Yeah, that's it.
Because,
wow.
you know.
Wow. It was a word I was thinking about that they took. It's kind of related to it. I'm not on about the word gay because gay means happy, but they took that as well. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, carry on.
She convinced her husband Dennis Henry Lorraine to purchase the property in 1963.
Looking joke. Oh, Dennis Lorraine, huh?
Dennis Lorraine was a career conman. It was Dennis Lorraine who got Hollywood actor George Sanders, which Wikipedia incorrectly states was George Raft, involved in a scam which would become known as the Great Sausage Scandal. No one seems to know the exact timeline, but the scam was that Dennis would set up a company called Loch Ness Foods and claim he was rearing pigs on the site, except that no pig farm existed.
I ain't got to correct him. It's not Loch Ness, it's Loch Ness. Loch Ness. Not Loch. Loch.
Oh no, but the Great Sausage Scandal.
I know. And I wonder what Nessie would think of you saying Loch instead of Loch. Nessie will kill you, man. Nessie will slap you about if she knows that you're calling
Chilling said it's all hillbillies and sheep up this way. I thought you were Scottish, not Welsh. All them sheep.
Uphill gardeners, woofters, are they? Willie woofters, is that what you're? Aye, Ian Henry. Loch. It's Loch.
Loch.
Yeah, it's Loch. That's how we pronounce it. Loch. Wasn't that Bill Clinton? Let's see. It kind of looked like him, didn't it? Let's have a look.
Dennis Lorraine, who got Hollywood actor
There you go. It is nice. Let's see. He does a little bit, doesn't he? He's that Bill Clinton.
No, I thought he meant wasn't the great sausage scandal Bill Clinton.
Oh, I thought he was talking about this guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. You meant the sausage scandal. Okay,
because
yeah,
Bill Clinton
I
and
thought you meant this dude.
No, I was like, he
Because he does a little bit, but not.
He doesn't.
Yeah. What?
He doesn't look like Bill Clinton.
No, it's just
being a smiley git.
No, it's just once he said it, and I thought it was this guy. To me, he kind of looks a bit like Bill Clinton for some reason, but no, obviously not.
Monica Lewinsky, that's it.
Oh yeah, of course. Now
Ian said Monica, and I was like, aye.
I know what you're on about now. I get you.
All these scandals, sausages, and tasting rainbows, not good.
Dennis Lorraine was a career con man. It was Dennis Lorraine who got Hollywood actor George Sanders, which Wikipedia incorrectly states was George Raft, involved in a scam which would become known as the Great Sausage Scandal. No one seems to know the exact timeline, but the scam was that Dennis would set up a company called Loch Ness Foods and claim he was rearing pigs on the site, except that no pig farm existed, and this is how he managed to dupe George Sanders into getting involved. By the time the law had caught up to Lorraine, he had sold Boleskine House and fled to the United States.
I must have suicide when that kings that have no compassion for others cause war. That's right. Though it's all about their own glory and pride. That's what it is. It's about them at the end of the day. They don't give a shit about the people that they reign over at all. Their subjects at all. You saying something, Rick?
I'm just going to make a coffee. Ian said rainbows, Vicky. Look, we've got to watch it now. We've had sausages. What else?
And mine's the sausages. Say again, babe.
We've had sausages, rainbows. We're going to get censored soon for being explicit about food.
No doubt.
A certain Major Edward Grant and his wife Mary were next to take possession of Boleskine. The Major later committed suicide in the former bedroom of Crowley in 1965. Anna McLaren was his housekeeper at the time and had an eerie premonition of the tragedy. She was alone picking vegetables from the garden when she heard a single gunshot from the house. When she went to investigate, there was no one in the house. She put the incident to the back of her mind. But 7 days later, at around the same time of day, her employer shot himself in the head. She recalled, "When I came up and went in the front door, there was this little bone lying there, and they had this little doggy, Pickywig was his name, and I said, 'Where did you get that, Pickywig?' Because they had this huge fridge and there was nothing in it. I took the bone and I just threw it."
I am going to put... Flats has put the Tonight Show up already for himself, so I'm going to put the link in chat. It's Josh Monday versus Jason McLean. He's reviewing the debate, I think. Is it Jason McLean? Something like that. Quickly look. Was it Jason McLean? Yeah, Jason McLean. So it's Josh Monday versus Jason McLean. Debate on biblical cosmology. That's on Flatsides in 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I better get on with this. There's Flatside's link. And if anybody's not subscribed to him, which they are, oh yeah, definitely, I would say. You won't be there tonight. You got a gig. No problem, man. You've got a gig to play. Oh, nice. Cool. Do you do local gigs, do you? That's excellent, dude. So, yeah, anybody that's not subscribed, I'm not talking about you guys in chat, because you probably are, but people watching afterwards, after it's live, watching later. Subscribe to Flats, sorry, man. Subscribe to Flats, Flat Earth channel. Fantastic. Right. We do get trolls and that on there. We do get mess ups and all that kind of stuff. It can be a pain in the butt, but it's good.
But I went in and found him with most of his head blown off. Afterwards I saw Pickywig playing with the small bone. Police told me later the bone was part of the Major's skull. The property was then sold to Halbert Kerr, who ran Boleskine as a guest house from 1967 to 1971. Led Zeppelin guitarist Jimmy Page purchased Boleskine House in the early 1970s, driven by his long...
Someone not mentioned that earlier on. Oh no, this was someone else's house that was mentioned. Bought someone else's house. Someone bought someone else's house. Oh, it's completely different. But it's mad.
interest in the life and work of Aleister Crowley. He was just one of the rock stars of the era influenced by Crowley, whose...
Sandro, Eddie Grant, Electric Avenue. We gonna walk on through Electric Avenue, and then I take you higher. Eddie Grant, man. I used to like that song when I was a kid. We're gonna walk on through Electric Avenue.
Views on sex and drugs appealed to those kicking out against the strictures of previous generations. Page is quote...
Sandro, no, we had a look at that earlier. I put it up, I showed it earlier on screen. Yeah, man.
Quoted as saying that he related to Crowley's system of self-liberation, in which repression is the greatest sin. It's like being in a job when you want to be doing something else. Page went on to claim bad vibes ran through the 18th century property, where he maintained the head of an executed man, believed to be Lord Lovat, who fought with the English during the 1745 uprising, could be heard rolling around the floor.
Oh my goodness. Proud of that. Look at that. The Book of the Law, Aleister Crowley Magic. Did he do whatever? 777, okay. Gems from the Equinox, Aleister Crowley, Israel Regardi, okay. Equinox, golden twigs, something of astrology, and it's Aleister Crowley and Adams, okay. Wow, man, he had a few books, didn't he? Demonic books, a few of them. Lord love it.
The bad vibes were already there, he said in an interview with Rolling Stone in 19...
Yeah, he did, Sandro. He did. He sung about Mr. Crowley and about people with their backs to the wall. Yep, he did. Old Aussie man.
75. A man was beheaded there and...
I'm thinking about it. He's from round your ends, isn't he? Aussie, he's a Brummie.
Oh, yes.
I know you're not Brummie, but you know what I mean. It's your ends, isn't it? It's kind of your ends.
Not far.
Sometimes you can hear...
Not far at all, but...
his head rolling down. I haven't actually heard it, but a friend of mine who is extremely straight and doesn't know anything about anything like that at all, heard it. He thought it was the cats bungling about.
Barry says, I've had Mr. Toot stuck in my head for 3 days, thanks to PJ.
I know. I see. It's
It
one
wasn't
of
me,
them songs, isn't it?
Mr. Toot. It wasn't me who put it. Well, I put it up. It was someone else who went up. Who was it wanted up?
Michael.
Michael, yeah. Do you know, I can't even remember how it goes now. Now it's not in my head anymore. I can't remember how it goes. Can you?
No, I ain't even
I
gonna
can't
say
even,
it.
I can't remember how it goes now. I did
Last
the other day.
night,
Yeah.
I put. Remember that song I played last night? I can't say what it was in here because it's a bad word.
Well, okay.
Go. Sugar bag.
Oh, yeah.
I love that song. It's funny
Why?
because it's funny.
What? Stuck in a bag of doobies? Stuck in a bag of willies?
No, but the song is funny.
I like. Did you see? You missed it, Hella. If you watched it from Hella stream, I put Barbara up. Barbara had a video where she got a parcel sent. I don't know. I think it might have been from Saul. I can't remember, but it was a a box of dicks.
No, it
It
was.
was a box of little knitted willies. Yeah, white.
Oh, I'm
Three
gonna
white.
have to go on a thing later and look.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Well, actually, just you can go. It'd be quicker to go to our channel and find it than look through this, or you could look through here. But give it. I'd go to our
No,
channel.
I'm subscribed to her channel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go to our channel. You can then should get a view from it. You know what I mean? I put a little comment there. Oh no, I didn't. It was a comment in something else, but I will do. It was good. It was good. She pokes the willies. She's laughing in that. And she pulls them out, and she thought there was only 3, but there was actually 4. There was three little white willies, and then you got a black one, a black willy as well. But the black willies was the same size as the white ones. So I said, "Is that not meant to be a lot bigger?" It was funny. It's funny. Sausage, rainbows, and knitted willies. Yeah, you'll have to. Are you having a look now, or are you?
Am I muted?
No, why?
Oh, because I'm getting the link to put it in chat.
Well, again, you want to see it again?
What?
I'll stick it up again if you want me to. Right, go and put. Well, have you got the actual video? Babe.
The link for the video, yeah.
Right, the Willies one.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Stick it in chat and I'll play it. I'll play it again. Because there might be people here that didn't see it.
Well, I think she's only got one video of Willis.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
It looks like she's holding knitted Willis in the thing.
I know. I'm just going to share it. 2 seconds. Huh? Is that default? What do you mean it's default?
Sausages, rainbows, and knitted Willis. I know, it's terrible.
So was it sent from Saul? I think it was. I don't know if it was sent from Saul. That's kind of how I got it. Let's see. Let's see what she is. I can't remember. Where is it? Website? No, June. It's got to be that one then. Yeah, it's that one. Right, let's have a looky. Off that. There we go.
All right, we're so excited. Just got the package from Dave.
Dave, yeah. So
Let's see. Let's open it up.
it's funny.
It's gonna be awesome, man. Talk about derailing the show, huh? Zulu Mondstadt. Conversation immediately goes downhill.
Huh.
Bag of dicks. That's so amazing. You know, we're told that we have to come to our my beloved father as a child, right? Yeah. This little girl is about as childish as they get sometimes. There's 4 dicks, not 3. I am in heaven. Oh, these are going to be so much fun.
Oh, Barbara.
My coffee table.
Oh,
And I
love it.
actually have a chalkboard, that I can write in gold or silver on. I'll have to do it. I'll have to dig it out of my boxes. I'm trying to move, so it's back somewhere. I'll pull it out of that somewhere. And
I
I'll
love
have to
it.
send you a copy. So thanks.
Aw.
Leanne, they are absolutely hysterical and adorable. Thank you.
Love it.
Cool, isn't it? It's cool. It's cool. I love it. And she's got such a sparkle in her eye, ain't she?
I know, it's beautiful.
Aye, aye, man. She's got such a sparkle in her eye. Excellent.
Aye.
I
Love
thought it was so
Barbara.
funny. It's brilliant, man. But she was here there like, when we put it on as well. So all good. All good. Right, add this back.
There at the time, but he told the help, "Why don't you let the cats out at night?" He also said that at Boleskine it's the atmosphere that counts and not the legends. When I go there with friends, writers and other creative people, I find that it crystallises things for them in a very short time. Of course, it causes a lot of upheaval for some people as well.
I was just going to say, yeah, and there's Barbara's. Well, that's a link to that video, but you can subscribe to that way if you want to subscribe to Barbara. Subscribe to Barbara. It's Jehovah's daughter Barbara. Oh yeah, there's his heat. Mr. Lovett's napper. What the heck? Some size of teeth then.
Page spent money on restoring Boleskine, including commissioning the artist and occultist Charles Pace to paint murals inspired by those on the walls of Crowley's Abbey of Thelema. Scenes from the Led Zeppelin film, The Song Remains the Same, were filmed in the grounds. But in the 19 years he owned the house, Page spent no more than a few months there. Instead, he put it in the care of his friend Malcolm Dent. Over the years, Dent would report numerous strange occurrences and noises in the house, including passing what he described as the most terrifying night of my life, when he was awakened by what sounded like a wild animal snorting outside his bedroom door. Dent opened the door to find nothing, but added, "Whatever was there was very, very evil, and I was very, very frightened."
I can't hear you talking if you're talking.
I'm muted. Sorry, I muted myself because I was making a roll because it made a noise last time. I'm saying I believe that. I believe that. I believe that completely. I believe that completely. Hearing noises, and then going there like snorting, horrible snorting noises, going there, and it's not there. With all the stuff that went on, and not ghosts. I'm not talking about ghosts. But all the stuff that went on in that house, all that I suppose, and not energy, all that evil that was done there, all that things done in the supernatural world, in the bad side of the supernatural world, has got to leave like imprints there. Not ghosts, but like demons running about and that, scaring people. You know what I mean? Or well, killing. They want to kill us, really. But yeah, I quite believe you wake up at night, hear snorting, go to the door, and nothing there. You know, that would scare the crap out of me, just hearing the noise like that, and nothing there, but you sure you heard the noise. When you know it's nothing outside, nothing indoors, you know, there's no possible explanation for it. It's like, oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I haven't experienced something like that. I've experienced like not being able to get out of the bed when I wake up, between halfway between dreaming and waking up, or sleeping and waking up. Like I feel like I've been held down, I'm totally paralyzed except my neck, and even my mouth. I can't speak properly. Like it's like you try and scream, it's just like nothing. It's like a dream when you're trying to punch someone and there's no power to it. It's like that. You just can't move. It's like you're fighting to move and get up. So I've experienced that. I don't think it was sleep paralysis. It was because it was scary, because it scared the crap out of me. There are entities of some sort that they left about that. Definitely. I mean, look at The End. Have you ever seen the movie The Entity? Based on a true story, and she was raped by this demon, and I reckon it was more than one, because when she was raped, it could have been incubus, succubus, the male and female demons that raped her. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. Grape, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's my take on it. Sorry, I did have more to say, but it's kind of got my head, and I need to get on. It was getting late. I need to eat, and flats will be on soon.
So arriving at Boleskine and discovering One, that it has a history and a past, and a pretty weird past at that. Two, that there are certain things still going on there. Crowley, when he was raising the various demons and spirits at Boleskine, failed to banish all of them back from whence they came. And that one of
So he's dead, but thing is, when he got them there, why would he be banishing them? It's not like he can. You know what I mean? He didn't have the power over demons. Yes, he might have been able to summon them. He hasn't got the power over them. You know? So he got banish them. They're just got to be that. What would it be?
From what I've seen of that first bloke, I'd say he wanted them there.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
two residues had been left behind, and he actually mentions that he had left this one bricked up, in, as he put it, in the center of Boleskine House.
Oh.
The room.
Hey, Sandro, you had that a few weeks ago. It's scary as hell, isn't it? It's very scary. I mean, I do believe in sleep paralysis. There is such a thing, but I don't, and I think I've experienced it. But this was more scary. I didn't see any figure. A lot of people see a figure in front of them, or but it does. It's scary. It's like you can't do nothing. It's like it's like you know you've got a body, but it doesn't move. You can feel your body, but within you, but you can't move anything to touch it. The only thing you know you've got is a head, and your mouth doesn't even work. You can't even speak properly. You try and scream, or you try and say something. So in the end, I had to say it like in Jesus' name in my head. I tried to scream it out or say it out, but I couldn't. So I had to say it in my head, and it went. It went. You know what I mean? But scary stuff. It's scary. Without that, don't think it was sleep paralysis at all. I mean, why would it go when I said in Jesus' name? Flee. You know? Yeah. If you ever experience that, even if it is sleep paralysis, always call on Jesus, because you don't know if it's demons. Jesus will get rid of them.
See what Ian just said?
I've seen black shadows appearing. Well,
weird, right? When I
demonic.
lived in Earlston, well, you know who, I'd never seen or felt anything ever, and all of a sudden, I would, out the corner of my eye, keep seeing these black shadows to the point it petrified me. I was crying.
Well,
and I've not seen it since, but I only ever saw it there, and it happened loads of times, and it creeped me out.
Absolutely. Exactly, Sandro. I was trying the same thing, trying to scream it out. I had to say it in my head in the end. I was trying to scream, trying to say in Jesus' name, but in the end, I had to say it in my head. Absolutely, try to stop it. It was stopping me saying Jesus' name. Absolutely, they do. They do. But your tongue doesn't work properly. Doesn't. It's like nothing comes out. You can't scream, can't do anything. So it's Crowley who created Brent. Absolutely. Ian said, I used to feel like I was getting pulled out of bed loads, sort of hanging figures. That's definitely demonically happening. That's a demonic happening, because if you try to pull you out of bed, nothing else can do that. Nothing else physical can do that. You can wriggle out your bed, but being pulled, you know the feeling of being pulled. You ain't you doing it. If you're pulled by something, it's a demon, because nothing else is going to do it unless it's your little brother or your little sister or something. When you're a kid, I'm on about your little brother pulling you out of bed for a joke, but that's not it. We're adults and it's happening now, and there's nobody pulling us out of bed except demons.
No,
I didn't get pulled out. It just felt like I was, I suppose, held down. Not so much held down, because I just didn't have any function over my body at all. So I don't know.
Mine would be when I was wide awake. And I would see it. And I had a dog, and at first I thought it was the dog.
Right.
But then the dog weren't even in that room. But it was the feeling it gave me. Like a pure fear.
That's it. Petrified. Absolutely.
It was awful. Like horrendous. And you know, I've never seen it since.
No. Well, sometimes it's just in a house. Sometimes it's not attached to you. Sometimes it's just in a house. So
no, I think it was him.
Something demonic about it.
I think it was because of him.
It might be. It might be. You don't know. It might have been. I don't know what he was into. You know, it could be. I don't. I know. You know, he wasn't a good dude. That's for sure. Anyway, let me play this because it's 11 minutes past 6 and
Yeah.
flat 8. So let's get going.
I was in that night was the centre of Boleskine House.
Another friend who stayed at the house awoke one night claiming she had been attacked by some kind of devil. Doors would be slamming all night. You'd go into a room and carpets and rugs would be piled up.
Carpets and rags.
Another regular occurrence was that the back door, inside doors and kitchen doors would suddenly spring open as if someone was running through them, even on calm days. We just used to say that was Aleister doing his thing, Dent said. Nonetheless, he stayed on at Boleskine, happily raising his family there, until Page sold up in 1991.
Alright. It's a weird looking house, that's for sure. It's weird. It is a spooky looking house. No, you could do a lot of things with that house. I wouldn't have it like that, that's for sure. It's too damp, too damp looking, and it's just dark.
Don't them things on the fireplace look like cans of Monster?
What, there and there?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I suppose you're looking on a phone, but to me, it's
No,
like
I'm looking on the telly.
Oh, okay. To me, it looks like like them clocks that you get, little carriage clock.
No, I know, but from where I'm sat, it looks like it's got, you know, the black can with the green on.
Yeah, because you've got the three things that I get. Yeah, but yeah,
Aye.
and that is Hebrew as well, and that means beast. I think monster actually means beast.
Very dark.
But the three things on the M is Hebrew. Is Hebrew, all the same letter. Anyway, carry on. Aye, those three stripes, dude. Aye, look at that.
You had to acknowledge that somebody would come in from outside and have some incredible freaky time while you were there, and you saw it and witnessed it, and they were responsible for it because of their heads. House was good at that. House responded to the Boleskine House responds to people.
The house then passed into private hands, but in 2015 it was almost completely destroyed by a fire in a suspected arson attack. In 2018 it was put on the Buildings at Risk register for Scotland. At the same time, a paranormal research group, Highland Paranormal, conducted an investigation at the property, but were unable to detect any supernatural activity. The following year it was purchased by Kyra and Keith Reddy, who established the Boleskine House Foundation as a charitable trust. A week after the foundation purchased Boleskine House, a second fire broke out in yet another suspected arson attack, collapsing the roof of the property.
Fine. Oh no, that's well bought out. Huh.
Scottish Highland councillors have approved plans for the restoration of Boleskine. The building is to be reinstated as a Category B listed building, alongside the construction.
Aye, listed building, that means it can't be knocked down. It has to be, if it's like that, it'll have to be fixed or stay like that, I don't know. But listed buildings, you can't take them down. If they're taken down, they have to be taken down brick by brick and rebuilt elsewhere or whatever. Listed buildings. I don't know if there's anything such thing as listed buildings down here, but there is in Scotland. Is there listed buildings down here, babe?
What, down here?
Yeah.
Of course there's listed buildings.
I don't know. I didn't know if it was a thing. I didn't know if it was a thing down here.
No, so that you can only do certain things to a building that's listed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of permission for stuff.
Because down here you have like grade 1 and 2 and stuff.
Aye.
Grade 1 listed building and that. But yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, let's go. Get this done. Got back to 9 minutes or something.
Construction of 10 holiday lodges as part of an ambitious rebuild worth more than £1.2 million. The Sunday Times report in December 2020 alleged that the founder of a secular conservation charity that has pledged to turn a landmark building into an educational centre admitted her true intention was to spread the spiritual doctrines of a notorious occultist. But trustees of the Boleskine House Foundation vehemently denied the claims. The foundation has insisted its intention is to turn Boleskine into a centre dedicated to promoting Highland history and conservation. There is no intention for the house to become a place of pilgrimage or ritual, nefarious or otherwise.
Nefarious. It must be AI reading. Granite. With the granite. Right? Granite Hushi. Now we granite Hushi up doing.
But you know, the people that are going to go on holiday there are going to be into this kind of dark crap.
Well, of course, what Jimmy Page was. Jimmy Page.
I know that's what I'm saying, but because they're having 10 holiday places,
Mm-hmm.
you know it's going to end up a place where people go to worship whatever this dark satanic stuff is.
I mean, someone could have burnt it down as in like they hated what Crowley did, or it could have been someone going there or something to do a ritual and it burnt down with the candles or something. I don't know. But yeah, I get you, babe. That kind of things happen because people are sick and they hate it, you know.
I know, but it just encourages it, doesn't it? Giving them a place to go and, you know.
Of course it is. Okay. 7 minutes to go. Don't tell me he's going to do that for 7 minutes.
Lies.
What the hell I was going to say? Right. There we go. You know why he did that? It was like that.
Right.
Yes, baby.
So just hear what Ian said.
Hold on. I'll just put it up. Looks like a big cult setup. I wouldn't take my granny there after I kick her off the. Do you know what that means, babe?
Not kick her off the bus.
Yeah, but do you know why he said that?
No, why would you kick your granny off the bus?
Oh, exactly. You just said it, right? It's a song that Scottish people sing when we used to go on school trips and that. And we used to sing, "Oh, you can't kick your granny off the bus. You can't kick your granny off the bus. You can't kick your granny because she's your mommy's mommy. You can't kick your granny off the bus." Then we'd shout, "Oh, you can." It was things we used to sing in school trips. Never heard of that, no?
What? No.
No, wow.
You can't have a song about kicking your granny off a bus.
Aye, absolutely. Can you kick your granny off a bus? You can't kick your granny off a bus. You can't kick your granny because she's her mommy's mommy. You can't kick your granny off the bus. It's the same as like the wheels on the bus go round and round when you're school trip. But that was more of a English thing. We sang, "We can't kick your granny off the bus." Can't really never heard of that. It must be just a Scottish thing then.
He lived. Why? I went to Catholic school. We ain't really going to have a song about kicking your granny off a bus. You know what I mean?
I used to love singing that when I was a school trip. I used to love school trips because it was something different. You went elsewhere. It was usually a crap place that took you, just like an Eden House Country Park or something in Mintler. But it was a school trip and you used to love it. So you can't kick your granny off a bus, babe. You cannot.
Well, I couldn't because they're both dead.
Mine too. this music's not copyrighted. That's on my. Okay. Oh, he's just putting
Well, my friends, I
line in
hope you
there.
enjoyed
Right,
that
okay. A little
presentation.
promotion.
I know this subject may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I decided to go ahead with it anyway because, without a doubt, Aleister Crowley has left his mark upon the world. And most people say...
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. He's well known. What he did is well known. What he did is pure evil, but well known. And a lot of people worship him. Didn't even know him. Just know what he's about and they're worshipping. You know what I mean? It's craziness.
either love him or hate him. I have neither love or hate for him, but he's just an absolutely fascinating subject. And I have read about him over the years. There are many lies and fantasies made up about him, and he is much maligned, and sometimes deservedly so. He was absolutely terrible.
Well, he's infamous, not famous. You know, he's infamous.
With people. When it came to relationships, he was a failure when it came to that. But in other aspects, he was so intrepid, so adventurous. What an amazing...
Hey, Bones Jones, good to see you. Said, Blood Sugar Sex Magic by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Note the spelling of the album and song in the same as Aleister Crowley's, even including one of his favourite Greek gods, Aphrodite. I knew that. I knew that the K was in it, but doesn't Aleister Crowley put CK? I think Aleister Crowley's is CK. I'm not sure, but yeah, I know. I noticed in the album Blood Sugar Sex Magic that it was a K. Yeah, because that's where my favourite song from them comes from, Under the Bridge. You know what I mean? Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I sang it on stage. I'm sure that comes from Blood Sugar Sex Magic. I like the Peppers, but I know they're not. I know they're into some mad stuff, obviously, and sang about mad stuff.
Spirit, really. He made a lot of mistakes. As you saw during the video, his daughter Lola never spoke to him. She didn't want anything to do with him.
Why would she?
He just seemed to have an appalling manner when it came to the loved ones in his life. I guess he was very egotistical, and I can't forgive him for cruelty to animals, sacrificing animals and stuff. That's a big no-no with me. But the other aspects I'm interested in, and I'm prepared to look at the other side of the coin. The fact that he never gave up all his life. He really believed in what he was doing. I might cover Aleister Crowley.
Yes, because he wanted to be treated like a god. That's why. He wanted to be these people's leader. Tell them what to do. He just do what thou wilt. Do what thou wilt, and do what you want. So what if they went against him? Like, I want to do this. I want to unalive you, Mr. Aleister Crowley. It's fine. Do what you want. Yeah, just do what you want. Yeah, man. Evil dude. No, I don't know about fascinating. I suppose I understand fascinating, but
more in-depth.
Interesting. Don't know about fascinating.
One day, but this was supposed to be about Boleskine House, but Boleskine House without Aleister Crowley. Boleskine House is the personification of Aleister Crowley. Without him, it would be just a little lodge on the banks of the Loch Ness. One author described Aleister Crowley as one of the last great romantics. History and the press did not see him that way, but in a way he was. Everything was dramatic about him. When he went about, he wanted to be seen, he wanted to be known, he wanted people to be appalled and shocked and shudder when he walked by. And
I'm saying he wanted to be famous, he wanted to be someone. He wanted to be someone that ruled over others. He wanted to be like a god.
He achieved that. Apparently he thought very little of politicians, so I can certainly commend him on that. And he had a very sharp wit, a very critical tongue when it came to politicians, and they used to be quite frightened of him. They would avoid him because he was actually very good with the words, and he didn't make any bones about what he thought of them and their pretensions. So I like that, certainly, about his character. I think he lived in a bit of a dream world. You know, when you've inherited a lot of money, as he did, and he took quite a lot of drugs. I think he lived in a sort of perpetual
quite a lot. Man, he was addicted to everything. Yeah, he wasted his money in buying houses and drugs and whatever. His money went. His
I
money
can't
went.
see anything good about him, if I'm being honest.
No, well, it's not. There's nothing. There's nothing reprieving about him. You know what I mean? There's nothing that any character that would give him a reprieve.
Mystical state. If I do cover the life of Aleister Crowley, I will really have to try and sort through all the lies and the fiction and the fantasy and try and present a very fair account, if that's possible. Because Aleister Crowley invented many lies himself.
Ian, yes, that's me.
Yeah, that's with the white doggy. That's Mini Mop. That's Mini Mop. Her name's Minnie. Call her Mini Mop because she looks like a mop.
To this,
you cut her hair off. She looks like a rat.
Poor baby.
Poor baby. What's Daddy saying?
I do encourage you to read about him. Whether you, I know I'm not interested in black magic. I'm not part of.
If you want, Ian, I'm PJ Blondie Boy on there. I'm sure you'll see me in Vicky's. If you look through
can
Vicky's.
go and get your link if you want.
Yeah, I don't really do much on it though. Everything that's on there will be on here anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, there is fishing ones on there, like my carp fishing one that's not on YouTube, but that's before I started doing videos. But in general, my TikTok has got the same stuff as what I do in here. But if you do like a long thing, you have to break it up. So you can if you want. It's just I don't really use it. But I'm PJ Blondie Boy on there. Put my link in if you want, babe. But I don't even know how to get a link from TikTok because I don't use it that much. There is videos there, and I've definitely got views in it. I just haven't used it in a while. I don't tend to go on there. How did you get that? I didn't even know where that is.
Because I'm good.
Yeah, if you sub to me, I'll sub back later. It's following it in YouTube, following, not subbing. But there you go.
Oh, no, you just go to the thing arrow at the top, press it, and you can copy link. That's all I did.
Okay, I don't know. I've never tried. Bless you, man.
Any magical lodge or anything like that. I just find from an historical point of view, it's absolutely a fascinating subject. He is a fascinating subject. Unfortunately, he became addicted to heroin because of his asthma. A doctor had given him morphine.
What? A doctor gave him morphine for asthma? What?
Asthma, no.
Why?
Oh, I suppose it was a long time ago, innit?
Yeah, but why opium? Why opiates for asthma? Asthma, you
No
need a steroid.
Steroids.
Steroids for asthma. What?
They can give me morphine for asthma if they want. I'm only joking.
Let's see what they say after this, because I don't understand why they would give him morphine for it.
To alleviate the symptoms of asthma, and from then on he became addicted to heroin, which...
Sorry, to alleviate the symptoms of asthma. I'm sorry, but opium, heroin, or morphine will not do that. They're a painkiller. They go to your pain receptors. Why would it have anything to do with your lungs and your blood opening your airways and that? Surely you need something steroidal for that.
I've only ever had steroids for asthma.
Never heard of it. Never heard of that. It may be once upon a time they didn't know what to do, so they gave him morphine for bloody everything. But yeah, because of morphine, he got addicted to heroin. But he took loads of other drugs. He was an addict, but he had the money for it. And so he didn't really know what being ill on it was like because he had the money to get it all the time. So he was never ill until the end, I think. Until the end.
Good way to suppress your breathing.
So it must have, good way to suppress your breathing. So, yeah, but what, with morphine? Suppresses your breathing? Yeah, but you don't want your breathing suppressed, do you?
No, I think he's being sarcastic.
Oh, right. Okay. That's what I'm saying, dude. Why would you use that? Why would you use that, man? It's crazy.
It's very
I don't know. Maybe doctors did it for everybody. All right.
Bye, Sandra.
Bless you, man.
Go soon.
I know, we're just, there's the last few minutes of this, and I've got to play out with Mr. Super Sidewinder. So I'm just going to play, if I'm not going to talk now, I'm just going to play the rest through, and I'll talk at the end. Right. Okay, babe?
Yeah.
Led to his gradual decline. You know, you get to a certain age and you can't go climbing mountains and getting exiled from different countries. At some stage it comes to an end. So he had quite a bit of a sad end, but I did read. I said I keep coming back to Aleister Crowley. I'll read about him one year and I'll leave it for a couple of years and I'll come back to him. But at the guest house where he was staying in his final years in Hastings, the married couple who ran the place, they said he was charming, witty, intellectual, and they loved having him around. And nothing like the monster that the press put.
Sorry, people can have two faces like that. We've seen it. Sorry, just a quick one.
Portrayed. My question is, if you inherited Boleskine House, would you stay in it? Would you go and live there, or would you sell it immediately? I'm not sure.
Again.
I think it'd be lovely to live.
Well, they never fixed him because he died of chronic bronchitis. There you go. Exactly.
Trying to give you morphine for asthma, he's trying to kill you.
And he died of bronchitis. So he couldn't breathe anyway.
Live on the banks of the Loch Ness. Whether there is anything to the rumours that the place has a supernatural being chained, you know, in another dimension inside the house, I don't know about that. I think I would stay. I think I would go and give it a go. The only thing that would put me off is all the sort of crazies who want to come and visit, make a pilgrimage to Boleskine House. And I'm going to read an article from the newspapers online in a minute about one such stalker who keeps coming back and causing problems. That would put me off actually staying there. I don't think I'd do it. What about you? I'm asking you, would you stay there, even for a night?
On your Nelly.
Whether this was just more of Mr. Crowley's hype, I don't know. But people have said they've had experiences there. And also it is suggested, and I'll show you the articles too online, it is also suggested that the Loch Ness Monster was one of these extra-dimensional beings that Mr. Crowley summoned because the sightings of the Loch Ness started at around about the same time. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so about the Loch Ness Monster, this is courtesy of Week in Weird. They have published an article about, did Aleister Crowley accidentally summon the Loch Ness Monster? I won't read all the way through it. I will leave the link. Remind me if I haven't, and I'll put it up. But there's quite a few other articles online if you're interested in further research about that. That the sightings seem to occur at, well, they apparently started to occur after the failed ritual. So check that out. There were also lots of articles about this guy who has been stalking the ruins of the former Aleister Crowley home on the shores of Loch Ness. Poor guy, and he's a homeless drug addict, and he has mental problems, but he keeps coming back.
Sorry, babe?
You know that first bit, the article?
Uh-huh.
Did you see whose picture was on it? And we've just been saying about Ozzy Osbourne.
I didn't see that. What?
It was Jack Osbourne in the picture.
What? It's just passed?
Yeah, on the screen, yeah. There's a picture of a couple of people. Not there. I think it might be a bit before that. But there was a picture. No, it's got to be on there. And it was Jack Osbourne.
Let's go for this.
Ruins. The former.
Seen it.
Did you?
Yeah, there.
There, Jack Osbourne. And we've just been talking about Ozzy.
And that man just talking about Ozzy is that. Yeah, right, no. That's good spot.
About this coming back. Apparently he even attacked the property owners, the people who are restoring it at the moment. That would be, for me, the worry of living there. And by the way, remind me too, I'll put the link up for this article. This is courtesy of the Press and Journal. That would worry me about
Press and Journal
there. And I wonder.
You don't get the Press and Journal down. Did you get the Press and Journal down here?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I think Press and Journal is a Scottish paper. We used to read the Press and Journal. I didn't read it. There you go. It says up there, look, Aberdeen, Aberdeenshire, Highlands and Islands, Moray, please, Scotland supplements. So you go. Oh, I'm not reading the first one because it's a CV. Aberdeen, Aberdeenshire, Highlands and Islands, Murray, and there you go. You got politics, Scotland, and settlements. I only just noticed that when it said Press and Journal, I was like, oh yeah, aye. We used to read that. Well, I didn't read it. My dad would have read it. I didn't read newspapers, so my dad read it. Cool.
If I'm not saying it's him, this homeless guy, but I wonder if someone like him is actually setting the fires. As I detailed in the story, there were 2 arson attacks. Is it somebody who is obsessed with the place and wants to be there?
Yeah, and I'll be playing that with Mr. Super Sidewinder in a Lucky Haskins song anyway soon. Soon as it's finished, a couple of minutes.
Wants to be around there, but cannot live there because he doesn't have the money, or he or she. That would worry me, because who's to say it won't happen again? That another fire won't claim the property? I just don't think it's worth it, really. The place is too infamous now to really have a peaceful life there. But I wish the people who are running it the very best of luck. I hope they don't have any further distractions. And here is one last article, courtesy of the Free Library by Fairlex. It's about terrified BBC call exorcist to House of Satan. Horror after insect attack on film crew. So apparently the BBC were filming a documentary at Boleskine House and had repeated equipment failures and experienced strangely similar nightmares about Crowley. You know, during the video, it is mentioned that a paranormal team investigated and didn't find any evidence of paranormal phenomena. That doesn't mean that there's not something there. A lot of these paranormal teams don't have a psychic bone in their body. They're just using electronic equipment. That doesn't really tell you whether the place actually has a presence in it. It's people who are of a sensitive nature can pick these things up. Some people...
Babe. Well, you always get in before me.
You're not fast, you're last.
Well, there's 2 links to Mr. Super Sidewinder.
You're welcome, Ian.
Can't believe it. I'm looking for it and I said, I'll get the link, and I put the link in. It's bloody already there. What you like, baby?
You all do it though, even on Flatsies.
No.
You'll put links in and I've already done it and I'm like, why?
I know, because that's what you do. You've kind of specialised in being a mod. I was a mod, but then I became a panelist. You know what I mean? So then I was doing panel in modding. So the panel in modding is the modding kind of goes a little bit wayward, a little bit to the side. You still do it, but you're concentrating on what's going on, so you know what to say. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm glad you're there, to be honest. Well, you're not going to be in flats and that for a little while, but I'm glad you're there. I know you pop in and again, but you're not going to be in as often and all that. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's get this finished. It's only got a couple of minutes.
People pick up on these things and other people do not at all, but it seems that this film crew...
No problem, Mr. Super Sidewinder.
So the things were happening
like
showered with glass when lights exploded, fuses burned out, and camera stands fell over. Ghostly fogs and insects. Apparently, occultists claim Crowley put a curse on anyone who dared to pry into his private life, even after his death. Oh my goodness, I hope Aleister's not after me now. Well, I've been fair. I don't think he can complain about that. So midway through the shoot in the graveyard, the crew was attacked by an infestation of insects. It said that Crowley and another guy in Paris were sending magical spells to each other. Yes, apparently when he had a fallout with Samuel Liddell Mathers, they were so furious with each other that they were sending psychic attacks through the astral plane, different types of... I think Crowley, all his bloodhounds died or something like that. He blamed it on Mathers and vice versa. I can't remember the whole story now, but I did read...
I don't use Rumble. I've got a Rumble account. I don't use it, but actually, let me just click, just in case I do, I'm going to sub to you on there as well. Just in case, dude. I've got to sign in. Okay, let me just sign in. Yes, sign in. There we go. Follow. Bell. Oh no, not bell. Keep the bell on. What do you do with that bell? Notifications. Alright, right, sleep. That's notifications. Alright, it is a little bit like, it's a little bit like YouTube, isn't it? How we use it and that. Wow, yeah, because all the songs is the same as in YouTube. I got you. I got you. Oh yeah. Anyway, like just quickly look so you know. Present. I'll bring it over here.
Did you see what I said in chat?
No, it just there's this reason I miss Mod Queen Bee because I'm good at smashing trolls and getting things. Yeah, I'm subbed as well, Mr. Super Sidewinder on your Rumble side. I just want to show it to people. Share screen. There we go, Mr. Super Sidewinder. Share. There you go. He's got all the same stuff as he has on YouTube. I've signed up. There's Mr. Super Whitey Sidewinder stuff. Lots and lots and lots of music. Look, we've got pages to go through. Lots of music. Tons to choose from. Yeah, man. Just showing Mr. Super Sidewinder's channel on Rumble. There you go. There you go. Signed. Anyway, I'm following, whatever you call it, Sidewinder. I'm following you. You've got 42 followers now, it says.
Mr. Super Sidewinder.
Yes, Mr. Super Sidewinder. What about it?
That's his name.
I know. Why did you say it?
Because you just said super.
Followed. Gosh, sakes long. Rumble's good, PJ. Cool. I am signed up to it because when I was in the channel His Word is Truth, we was going to be through Restream, we was going to be streaming to multiple channels, but I just stream from you to YouTube now. But I don't know if I could get my Rumble channel. How would I do that?
Don't ask me.
I don't know how I would get my Rumble channel onto
I have no Rumble. Maybe in my belly, but that's about it.
Yeah, I got it anyway. But I'm like I say, I'm following, but I don't use it much. So at least I know it's there. Excuse me, at least I know it's there. Right. Oh, where's that going? Yeah.
Using magic to slap each other around. Very interesting. Also, I will leave the link for that. I hope I've made sense today in the ramble. I've got a bit of a brain fog today. I don't know. You know, sometimes if you wake up, you've had a really good night's sleep, you're refreshed, your head's clear. Today is not one of those days. I didn't have such a good sleep.
I think he's done.
So apologies. I'm going to leave that, and I think I'm going to go now. Let me know if sometime in the future you would like me to cover. I don't know. You know, sometimes if you wake up, you've had a really good night's sleep.
We're done. We got through it. Where you going, Vicky? Where you going, baby? There you go.
Why is it kicking me out?
I don't kick you out. It's just you're on the phone. That happens when you're on the phone.
I think that's Captain Caveman's Rumble account.
Oh, right. Sub to that as well. Let me get that out.
I don't have Rumble. Maybe I need it.
Oh, it didn't give me it. It just says all videos on that. I clicked on it. It just says all videos, all scheduled. There's nothing on it. It doesn't show me anything. It just says all videos, and it doesn't show me where I can. It doesn't show me that I could follow anywhere. But I can't.
How bizarre.
Right, let's click it again. No.
Oh, it don't work.
No, it doesn't work. All it does is it just says all videos. There's nothing you can link to. I'll show you. It looks like KV.
Sergio's on Rumble and all.
Oh, wow. 2 seconds. Screen. Right, there we go. Share. That's what it's showing me, KV. Just that. There's nowhere to no, let me get rid of my thing. That for now. There's nowhere to that up there, that's notifications. There's nowhere you can, and that's my avatar there. The little
Yeah, he's put another link in.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that's to one of your videos. Okay, let's go. Follow. There we go. I'm following. Me following. Yeah, I'm following. Nice one, Captain KV. Did you say it? Where's Sergio's? There's Sergio's. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Sergio. There he is. I don't upload to that ever. 7 followers. Now you have 8. It still says 7, but I've just followed. It doesn't give you a bell little notification. By the way, I don't know what I am on here. What I'm called. What am I called? My avatar looks a little bit like me, I suppose. I don't know what I'm called in here. I haven't got a clue. What am I called in here? I think it's just my normal name, PJ Cruikshank, in here.
I have no idea.
TikTok's different. Yeah. So sub to Sergio's as well. I'm done. I've subbed that. Nice one.
I put Sergio's YouTube link in as well.
No probs, man. No probs. Maybe I should start uploading to that. I don't know. Maybe once I get a bit of trouble with YouTube, I will. Maybe I should. Don't know. It's a lot of work. I do a lot of work with just doing streams and videos and that anyway. So I don't know if I've got really time to do that as well. But it's good to keep it as a backup. It's good to keep it as a backup, you know?
I will stay on YouTube only because I have that much to do already.
Alright.
Without having more things with more links.
That's it. Right. That banner can go now. They do what thou wilt. So I can get rid of that. I used it at the start. But let's put this banner up for the end. And let's get Mr. Super Sidewinder song up. Mr. No. That's the wrong one, you weirdo.
Sergio gave me a spanner.
I know, you told me. Fair play. Thank you, Sergio, giving the missus a spanner.
Thank you.
Video file. And here we go. So it's Mr. Super Sidewinder and Lucky Haskins. She used to love me a lot.
Well, I saw her through the window today. She was sitting at Silver Spoon Cafe, and I started to keep going, but something made me stop. She used to love me a lot. She looked lonely, and I knew the cure. Those old memories would win her heart for sure. Well, I thought that I'd go in there and I'd give it my best shot. She used to love me a lot. She used to love me with a love that wouldn't die. Looking at her now, I'm not sure why I said goodbye. It would only take a moment to turn back the clock. She used to love me a lot. I sat down beside her and she smiled. She said, "Where you been? Hey, it's been a while." And she looked so glad to see me that I could read her thoughts. She used to love me a lot. So I reminded her how good it was back then. I told her that we could start again. Let's just spend the night together and take up where we left off. She used to love me a lot. Yeah, she used to love me with a love that never died. Looking at her now, I'm not sure why I said goodbye. It would only take a minute to turn back the clock. She used to love me a lot. Well, I panicked as she turned and walked away. As she hit the door, yes, I heard her say, "Yeah, I'm in need of something, but it's something you ain't got." but I used to love you a lot. Yeah, I used to love you a lot. She used to love me a lot.
Yay! Mr. Super Sidewinder and Lucky Haskins. She used to love
Brilliant.
me a lot. Love it. Love it. It's fantastic. I see it every time I put one of Mr. Super Sidewinder's songs on with someone else. I always say it. I've got an endless supply and I love it.
It's brilliant.
Do you know, I always get, do you know, Mr. Super Sidewinder, I always get a copyright on them. No, if it's a cover of another song, of a song
Yeah.
what was the other one? Just say Sweet Child of Mine, something like that, where she's playing Gabrielle's playing the guitar for Sweet Child of Mine. It gives me a copyright, but it says no
Action.
no action take. I was just looking for that no action taken sort of thing. It lets you have it sort of thing, but it does come down as a copyright, which is stupid. It's stupid because I'm not monetized and I don't intend to monetize, but if I was
I got a
monetized,
copyright.
I would have to take them all down. Yeah.
I got a copyright and I've got 53 subs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
The thing is,
madness.
it's no action though. It just says copyright next to the video. When I'm looking at it in my managed videos or my studio, or whatever, it doesn't get rid of the video. It doesn't ban it. It's allowed, but I don't know why. It's not a strike. It's nothing. It doesn't do anything.
No,
so I
it just
don't know why they
tells
do it. I don't know why they do it. But yeah, you're right. Music's messed up. I've seen people using a full song of somebody's and nothing happens, and then someone will use a partial piece of the song, distort it even a little, and they copyright them. Yeah. See that? I get copyrights for sections of songs I don't play over too. See what I mean?
Wow.
Isn't it mental? Crazy.
Right, babe,
Yeah, I love
I
it.
need to-
Right end the supply. We've got to go, definitely, because flight's on an hour.
I've got to go.
Thing. And you what, babe?
Need to go.
Need to go. All right, guys. Love yous all. Thanks for coming again. Twice I've been on it, yeah? Nice. Nice. Yeah. But anyway.
Bye.
Feel the Sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
God bless, guys. Ta-ra.
Bye. God bless you.